Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5 Cupla. And we are live on StreamYard. And it is, yes, Groundhog Bowl Sunday. Groundhog Bowl Sunday. Let me Cinnabon Bunny, hello Cinnabon Bunny. Cinnabon is first. Let me get my other browser window open to make sure this is working, and I will give out the link to people who may want to join in today. And yes, it is. The audio is working. Cinnabon is here. Hector is here. Hello, guys. Hello, all. Mike Richards, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Okay, so minimize this. Invite link. Copy to clipboard. Close. Rambling Canuck. Hello, Birdo. He says, Rambling Canuck says, hello, Birdo Prey 5 and all. Welcome, Rambling. Okay, so there is the StreamYard link if anybody would like to come in. We're going to do some open lines today. Just talk. Maybe we'll play a game or two later. I'd be up for a game or two later when the big game is on. Not Ryan Johnson says hello in Cupla. Hello in Cupla, not Ryan Johnson. Welcome. One thing I don't want to do today is talk about Star Trek Picard. Although if people want to, I guess I'll do it. But seems like it's been nonstop talk about Picard since it came out. So, yeah. How about anything else? There's still other things going on. Rock Solids is just popping in to send prayers and thoughts to Grandma Pray. Thank you, Rock Solid. I appreciate it. Joe Lau says, "Hey, Bird, you like it? Like what? The Groundhog Bowl? I like the Groundhog Bowl. Sure. The Super Bowl, I honestly don't even. Not watching it this year. It's muted in the background just in case, something major happens. There's another wardrobe malfunction or something. But short of that, there's really no point in watching for me. Make it stop raining, Bird, says not Ryan Johnson. Okay. Hold on. I've turned off the rain, not Ryan Johnson. There you go. You should, even if it looks wet outside, it's not. Oh, Joe Lau says Picard. Well, I really liked the first episode. I kind of liked the second episode. I liked the second episode, but it was a definite decline. And the more you think about it, and the more you watch it, and I've watched each episode. Like I watched the episode at least 5 times, and the second episode at least 3 times in full, and then I would go back at parts from my review. I'd watch, specific parts over again. And unfortunately, it's the kind of show, the more you watch it, the less it makes sense. Things I was willing to give a pass on the first time I watched it, they now make less and less sense. And as other people, rightfully look at it and question it and say, why would this happen? Why would this be like this? And you start saying, that doesn't make any sense at all. And so it's not a show that's standing up to scrutiny. Well, Mr. Lundell says greetings and felicitations. Kapla, tally ho, kapla, Mr. Lundell. Mike Richards says it's sunny and 61 degrees Fahrenheit by him. Joe Lau says, yet I worry I think it's going to be a steady decline because Picard himself, Patrick Stewart, is going to get less and less airtime as the show goes on. SciFi Nation, there you are, Sci-Fi. I missed you. You've been gone for like 24 hours. He should be sleeping. He says, greetings, Birdo Prey 5, Mamo Prey, Sassy O Prey, and fellow nerds. Just listening right now, getting dinner around. Okay, very cool. Well, I put the link in earlier. I'll put the link in again later if anybody wants to come on. Thomas Potts is down with Kuroga. Listen, General Martok, that was a changeling. Okay, we did not see the blood. Yeah, hail Kuroga. That was the changeling Martok that Anti-Trekker interviewed there on Orville Nation. That's not the real General Martok. Not Ryan Johnson says, I only saw episode 1 since it was free on SciFi channel and Pluto TV. That's the Sci-Fi channel in Canada, because certainly not Sci-Fi in the USA. John Myers says, Berg, you should check out the new Jeep commercial with Bill Murray and the Groundhog. I did. Peter Quinn was nice enough to send me a link to it earlier today. That is a hilarious Jeep commercial. For those who don't know, if you Google or YouTube search Jeep commercial Groundhog Day, Bill Murray, it's Bill Murray revisits Groundhog Day, except now there's a brand new Jeep in there. And so every day he just drives the Jeep and does new things with it. Truly a fantasy of all Jeep owners. Rambling Canuck has joined the stream. Welcome, Rambling Canuck.
Thank you, Bird. How are you?
And I don't know if this is new, but I just heard a knocking sound when you came in. I'd never heard that before in StreamYards. Maybe they just added it.
Possibly. I've never heard it, but
yeah, it was a slight knock, but it was a definite knock, which will help when I'm not watching who's here. Now I'll have a reason. Anti-Trekker, welcome. Anti-Trekker says, hey, can't stay since I'm watching the game with Mrs. Anti-Trekker, but I just want to say hi to Bird of Prey and remind him that Martok is a turd of Sandy. Yeah, the fake Martok, the changeling Martok.
And from my son, Anti-Trekker, down with the 49ers. That's not me, that's my son. He's going for the Chiefs, so...
I have one friend who's a big 49ers fan, and I don't know anyone who's a Chiefs fan, but I could not care less.
Yeah, I'm not as much of an NFL fan, but my son is. He lives and breathes the stuff. He can tell you stats like we can quote Star Trek. It's crazy.
Let's see. Hector says sunny and 37 degrees Celsius here.
Yeah, it's actually pretty warm here too today. It's not as cold as it has been.
Is that real, or is that what Uhura says when Chekhov and Sulu claim to be caught in a blizzard?
It's like minus 15, give or take.
Hector says Bill Murray and a groundhog, like Bird and a pug. Go figure. Or not so alike. No, he doesn't look like a groundhog. Richie Poole, hello. Another Super Bowl with Bird of Prey 5 Cup Law, Richie. Did I miss the Martok interview? No, I was at the Martok interview, Joe Lau. I was there, and that's why I can tell he was the changeling. He wouldn't prove his bloodline. So, Rambling, what are you up to today?
Not much, just relaxing. I haven't been feeling good, so just been relaxed. Just relaxing. That's my kid. He got me sick, the brat. So now he's out and I'm at home.
Thomas tells Anti-Trekker the game doesn't start for half an hour. Doesn't it usually start at 6:15? I don't know. It's been a while since I've watched. 09A Team says, I have the Wrath of Khan soundtrack on in the background, appropriate for this stream. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good background. Joe Lau says, death to Kuroga. He kept saying it. Yes. He said, yeah. He kept saying it after Anti-Trekker left too, which I had to laugh. Like, I honestly went to bed laughing that was happening, crying in some ways for other reasons, but laughing at the Martok thing. Like, did that really just happen today? Did Martok really say death to Karoga over and over and over again on a YouTube stream? Has that really happened? Yes, that actually happened.
Turkestan must have paid him off.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. Richie Poole says, Bird of Prey, last year you and I hung out for the first half. There were, 6 or so others in the live chat? Well, it seems like, we got 16 right now. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be our biggest chat of the year by any amount, but we've got more. We got more than that. Cinnabon did not hear it earlier. Oh, you didn't hear the Martok stream? It's a shame. Dan23 says, hi, welcome, Dan. Josh Street says, down with the evil mutant dictator, Bird of Prey 5 of Robot Hell's Sewer, a.k.a. Karoga. Actor says, Bird of Prey, you should watch Color Out of Space when it comes to streaming DVD. Lots of alpacas and alpaca humor. Is that a joke? Color Out of Space? You ever heard of that, Rich Rambling?
No. And yeah, I'm gonna have to try to switch back to the YouTube chat because StreamYard's chat is way behind.
Oh yeah, StreamYard's chat is way behind. And Joe Lau is about to join us.
Hello.
Welcome, Joe Lau.
Hello, Bud. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, good. Because I'm outside. I'm just finishing work here. Hello, you there?
I hear a little bit of noise, like a radio or something in the background.
No, I'm outside.
Oh, are there people talking, maybe?
Yeah, I'm just leaving work. That's why I'm just want to pop in quickly just to say hi.
Oh, no problem. Hello, welcome.
And it's been fun. It's been fun having able to join you on your stream.
Yes.
You're a great guy, Bud.
Oh, thank you very much. You guys are all great.
But you do cheat in the game.
All of you.
You do cheat in your game.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Bird doesn't
cheat, man.
Bird doesn't cheat. He's just too good.
Oh no, I don't cheat. I just, I'm really good. Like yesterday, even though I wasn't playing, I was watching DJ Odyssey play because he played overnight. But I'm watching his stream this morning. I would have won every game. I would have won every game because I had the better answer. So.
He's just faster at Googling than the rest of us.
I didn't have to Google.
So, but anyway, I'm just leaving. So,
okay.
Thank you for the stream.
You're welcome.
I'll join you again next time.
Sounds good, Joe.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Blah. That was quick. But good to hear from Joe Lau. Now, Thomas says, Bird of Prey, more importantly, how is your grandmother? Not the best, Thomas. Not the best. No real improvement that I'm aware of. In fact, last I heard, she is on a ventilator. So,
from my family to yours, all the best wishes and everything, and I hope she pulls through.
Thank you. Yeah, me too. Yosef says, good evening. Welcome, Yosef. Anti-Trigger says, I dare you to say he's fake to his face. If I could do it to his face, Anti-Trigger, I would. Send him to Bayside. I'll say it to his face. Yosef says, happy Monday, everybody. Oh, it's already Monday for Yosef. Happy Monday, Yosef. Josh reaches Bird of Prey. Why doesn't Karoga, a.k.a. New Jersey, have an NFL team? New Jersey has 2 NFL teams. Thomas Potts says it's Monday. Who won the Super Bowl? Yeah, that's a good question. Mama Pray says a football team won.
Check the spreads.
I heard the spread was very small, the Chiefs over the 49ers, but I didn't see the actual number.
So depending on how much they want to pay out, it'll be either the Chiefs or the 49ers.
Basically. Mr. Lundell says, I'm reading sunny and 70 degrees was the line Horror used. Okay, yes. That's right. She was using Fahrenheit, not Celsius. At least in the American version. Thomas Potts says it starts at 6:30 Eastern. Well, that's only 10 minutes. Ms. Lundell says, I think you have a sound issues. Do I sound okay to you, Rambling Canuck?
Yeah, you do. Maybe it was me.
Okay.
I am still on my computer on this old piece of junk, but for some reason in StreamYards, I'm not having the robot voice issues I was having with using OBS. So I might actually try live streaming again, but going through StreamYards.
No, Mamo Pray thought it was something here, but it's fine. You guys can't hear our humidifier that's 15 feet away. Actor says the sound cut off on Opera. Weird. Had to restart the browser. That is weird. Cinnabon says no, the knock when someone is backstage. No, the knock when someone is backstage. Yes, I heard the knock, but is it new? Because I never heard it before.
Yeah, neither have I.
Richie Poole says, Bird of Prey, it will be hard to beat your Game of Thrones live stream numbers. That was epic. Yeah, Ritchie Pool, I don't think we're ever going to beat that. That was like the high water mark for the channel. It came just a few months into me live streaming. I mean, that one, that compared with some Nerdrotic live streams and Doomcock live streams. They don't even always get to those numbers now. And they've got, Nerdrotic has over 200,000 subscribers. Doomcock is on its way to 150. If he isn't there already. Cinnabon size. I'm sorry, Cinnabon. Oh, now he erased that.
I'll be right back, Bird. I just got to grab a coffee.
No problem, Rambling Canuck. Joseph says Thomas Potts does not work like that. It does not work like that. Yeah. Thomas says, son of a bitch. Dan23 says, Bird of Prey. I typed into YouTube Color Out of Space, and it's a Nicolas Cage film coming out in 2020. Interesting. Thank you. Actress says, Bird of Prey. Color Out of Space is a horror movie based on a Lovecraft tale. I think it's in cinemas in one of the streaming services. Nicolas Cage and his family run an alpaca farm. Okay. On Amazon Prime, says Hector. Richie Poole says, I have to agree. That must have been a changeling of Martok. A real Martok would have been all for Kuroga and the great god Emperor Bird of Prey. Yes, definitely.
I knew I liked that, man.
Mamo Prey says she knew she liked you. Sorry, had to mute, coughed. Ms. Lundell says, you're in my prayers, Bird of Prey. Been there with all four grandparents. Oh, sorry to hear that, Mr. Lundell. Actor says, click that like. Thank you, Actor. Joe Lau says, thanks, Bird. Great stuff. I'm just getting off work, wanted to pop in. You are very welcome, Joe Lau. Richie Poole says, Super Bowl Monday. Very sad, Joseph. Yeah, it happens. Joseph says, have a nice day, Joe Lau. T-Berg Sci-Fi fan says, Bird of Prey, sorry, Anti-Trekker turned your idol Martok against you. It wasn't the real Martok. Don't worry. Thomas's people bet on the weirder stuff in the Super Bowl. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey, you're saying Giants and Jets should be called the Caroga Giants and Caroga Jets. Caroga is not in New Jersey, Josh Street, but the Jets and the Giants are. Joe Lau says, hey, Yosef, good day, mate. What is the Matrix? Respect Bird of Prey 5 and chat, showing the girlfriend how chats work, and you were on, so telling her about you. Okay. Showing the girlfriend how chats work, and you were on, so telling her about you too. Well, thank you. What is the Matrix? Yes, I am Verto Prey 5, Kapla. I have a Klingon avatar, but I bleed Caroga, red, white, and blue. Yes, what I do. I got it now. T-Berg says, I need some booze. Just watch Doctor Who. Well, T-Berg, I don't watch Doctor Who. I'm not a Doctor Who fan, but I did watch some of Nerdrotic's review of it, and even him, who is a a big critic of current Doctor Who, said this particular episode wasn't all that bad. So I had to say, damn, that's downright a compliment coming from Nerdrotic. Yeah,
that would be.
Yeah.
Normally he wants to burn them from the highest tree.
What is the Matrix? Says, oh, Doctor Who, ouch. Joseph says, Richie Poole, in my corner of the world, nobody gives a poop about the Super Bowl. Dan23 says, Doctor Who's new episode today sucks. Wow, some people are rough on it. Actor asks why T-Berg punished himself. Josh reaches Bird of Prey stream Game of Thrones season 1 to 6 for Anti-Trekker so he can see what he missed. No, he wants to see what he missed. He can go get HBO or pirate it like everybody else had to do. I know he won't pirate it. I'm kidding, but he can get HBO and watch it if he so wants. Can't believe how do you stop watching Game of Thrones because they killed Ned Stark? How did you know they weren't going to bring Ned Stark back from the dead? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time a TV show brought somebody back from the dead.
Who didn't they kill in the first 2 seasons of that show?
Not Ryan Johnson says, I stopped watching Doctor Who during the Matt Smith era. I have no idea what that means. I guess that's an older doctor. Thomas Potts says, National Anthem time. Oh, did I miss it? Or is it still going on? Oh, I see people standing at attention. It's too bad I can't play the Carogan National Anthem. Oh, she's singing. Somebody's singing the National Anthem. I mean, it's muted here, but definitely somebody singing the National Anthem. Okay, everybody in the United States, pay attention and be silent. If you're not in the U.S., you don't have to. T-Berg is an environmentalist. I see it's over. T-Berg is an environmentalist. I don't need preaching on the Gries. I know. Gyries? I don't know what we're talking about. T-Berg. Vile Mike says, not sticking around, about to have a late lunch with Mrs. Vile, but dropping a like. Thank you, Vile.
Hey, Vile.
Hey, Vile.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
It looks like SciFi Nation, who is our honorary French Newfie, is in the chat.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's an honorary French Newfie.
He's in the chat. He's not. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I didn't hear the knock.
He was misidentified as a Canadian, so I just set the record straight. He's a French Newfie.
So close friend of Alexander.
Yeah, totally.
Let's see. Where are we? What is the Matrix? Is hail from Ashley, Bird of Prey. Hail, Ashley. Kapla. What is the Matrix? Is a good guy. Don't let him go. I assume. He's a good guy because he watches me. Listens to me, at least. Sometimes. Actor says it's a pig egg. Springtime says, how's it going, Bird of Prey? It's going well, springtime. John DeMarco says, greetings, everyone. Joseph says, in Europe, we have a football with a feet and a ball, not with hands on an egg. Yes, egg, ball.
We call it soccer.
Yeah, we call it soccer. Actor says, they say it was a better episode than last week, but it's all in the STD scale of suck. Interesting. T-Berg says, I try to filter the preach to the judge, the story plot, but I'm struggling. What's the matter, Mom?
The commercial.
Oh. Mama Pray's looking at commercials without the sound on so I can strain.
That might actually make the commercials better.
Let's kick in what?
Let's kick in equality.
Oh, the commercial says, let's kick in equality. Yay. That must have been a terrific commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't? I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
The commercials are triggering Mama Prey. Oh, they're not off to a good start. Not off to a good start with somebody who was relaxing, watching TV is going to get up because of the commercials and leave the television to probably go sit at a computer so they don't have to watch the commercials.
Oh, this one it looks like a Lego one.
Oh, it's a Lego commercial.
Yes.
Josh Street wanted to know what the new nickname for SciFi Nation is, and he's I said it on his stream a couple of days ago. He's the French Newfie Nation.
Oh, that's
because we found out that SciFi Nation is taken by a clothing stream.
Yeah, I know.
So,
That commercial did.
but it's all in fun. He knows it. He bugs me just as much.
John DeMarco says prayers and wishes for Grandma Prey. Thank you. T-Berg says, actor, I'm a sci-fi fan. I will suffer with it all. Richie Poole says, I like you too, Mama Prey. Aw. 09A team is, I'm on television. Telework tomorrow? Oh, working from home. I guess. Telework. Well, very good. Vile Mike says, howdy, folks. But wasn't he here already? Am I that far behind? T-Berg says, Karoga Giants fall. Karogan Jets crash. Just saying. Wow. Actor says, there are tons of good sci-fi, but most of it is in book form. Where are we? Actor says, Buenos Santanas, Mike. Carlo says, hi, I hope everyone is well. Welcome, Carlo. Dan 23 says, Bird of Prey, do you wish we would have seen more Starfleet medical ships in Trek? No, not particularly. I mean, I'm not even sure Starfleet Medical should have their own ships. Maybe one or two. Like, okay, I see they needed to give Beverly a ship for all good things, but I don't think Starfleet Medical has their own ships. Like, I don't know how it works, but I assume, does the Army have their own medical evac helicopters? I guess they do. I guess that's a bad idea, but they don't have their own ships. Like, is there? They do. There is a hospital ship for the Navy.
There is.
Son of a bitch. These analogies aren't working. No. I didn't want to see more. One ship was enough. One medical ship was enough.
I actually hope that we get at least one capital ship in Picard, but I'm starting to think
I hope we do, but we're not going to.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Not a Federation one, anyway.
Yeah.
Not Ryan Johnson. I stopped watching Doctor Who during the Matt Smith era. You could have sworn I read that already. Thomas's National Anthem time. I did read these. Son of a bitch.
You do that so much better.
T-Berg is
So much
environmentalist.
You're the original.
I read all of these. Son of a bitch. Now I got to skip some. Bird of Prey. Bird dropped the link again to join. Oh, yes. Here is the link if people want to join in to the stream. You're welcome. We've got room for 4 more people.
So, Bert, how tricky is it to start a stream with StreamYards? I'm looking at doing it because my mic doesn't act up on this as much as it does on my OBS.
It's very simple to start. What I do is I create a broadcast, then I go to YouTube. And I don't have to do this. This is extra that I do. But I go to YouTube and I go to YouTube Creator Studio, videos, live videos, and then I see the stream that hasn't started but has been created by the software, by StreamYard. And then I go and I give it a custom thumbnail and I customize some of the other settings. Like today, I completely forgot to give it tags though. Today, I should have given it some tags in hindsight. And then you can go to StreamYard and actually start the stream. But you don't have to go to YouTube. That's kind of like advanced settings. You can just do everything to start the stream right in StreamYard and not worry about YouTube settings at all.
Yeah, because I want to get back live streaming, but I just couldn't do it with the OBS. It would just overload my system. But I seem to be able to be on StreamYards and not have any issues. So thinking of giving it a try again.
You should. StreamYard, when it works, it isn't bad. And I think the only reason it doesn't work for me is because in Chrome, I literally have like 40 tabs open. So, and I have let's see, I honestly have like probably another 20 extensions installed. So probably the tabs and the extensions weren't helping. But when I run it now, I run it through Opera, which has just a handful of tabs and just one extension installed. It seems to work fine.
Okay.
Richie Poole asks SciFi Nation, how's it hanging? Josh Reed says, hi, one of the most English Frenchmen, SciFi Nation. Tara Spot says, how many Frank and Freddie Dear Bops did you send today, SciFi Nation? Josh Reed says, Rambling Canuck, what's the new nickname for Sci-Fi?
Yeah, I answered that one.
Yeah, we answered that. Surf Trictronics, Cupla Surf Trictronics. Football should be called GrabBall, says Surf. GrabBall. 09A Team says, Top Gun 2 looks legit. I must have missed the commercial. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, I just watched Sassy's Beagle Bites commercial. Somebody has a lot more money than I thought if there was a Beagle Bites commercial on. Thomas's Planters had a commercial where Mr. Peanut died, but pulled it after Kobe Bryant. Oh, they pulled why did Mr. Peanut die in a helicopter crash? No, that's terrible. Why would you kill your own mascot? Dan23 is smiling. Richie Poole says Sis O'Prey returned from Mexico. Actually, Richie Poole, Sis O'Prey is on JetBlue flight 852, which is due to land at 7:25 p.m. Just under an hour from now in New York. So I have it up in FlightAware. I watch every time she goes somewhere or anyone in the family goes somewhere. I bring the flight up in FlightAware website so I can track the plane as it flies. Currently, according to FlightAware, Sis O'Prey is over Maryland. That would appear to be Maryland or Virginia, right on the border. right on the Maryland-Virginia border. She's due to hit up into New Jersey, then over the water and come into JFK. But yeah, right now, if you were right on the coast, on the Maryland or the Virginia coast, and you look up, you might see Ciso Prey's plane coming back from Mexico. SciFi Nation says Richie Poole. Low as always, Josh Street. Oh, jeez. Thomas Potts says, stop trying to get me in trouble with Bird. I do not send the Frank and Freddy's to Dear Bob. Actress, it's time to water the grass. Be back later. Take care, Hector. Josh Street. Richie Poole. You need to ask DJ. You need to ask DJ when they are returning. Piano Dean says, hey, Bird of Prey, what's shaking? Kapla, Piano Dean. Not much, my friend. Just hanging out with Rambling Canuck, talking during the game.
Where the real party is, here.
Yes.
Instead of throwing a pig-skinned wrapped thingamajigger around.
Yeah, a little later, probably maybe around 7 o'clock. I see we'll probably play a game, either Use Your Words or one of the Jackbox, whatever games, something like that.
How is Rambling Canuck feel?
Mama Prey is asking how you're feeling, Rambling Canuck.
The back's sore, but that's just the way it is. Just day by day.
Says the back sore, but just how it is these days, day by day.
But thank you, Mama Prey.
Thank you, Mama Prey, he says. He understands. Hopes you feel better soon, Rambling. SciFi Nation says Bird of Prey, the U.S. Navy has hot. Yes, I know. I know. I had a bad analogy. Sharon Moore says, in greetings to Sassy, chaser of cats, eater of cookies, talker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, and scourge of the squirrels. Indeed. Ozzy NF says, Bird of Prey, what's your Amazon link? I got to buy stereo harness from there. Does it work for Canadians? I have the Canadian link. Let me get the Canadian link for you. Thank you very much. Let's see. Merchants, toolbox, link generator, choose site. We'll choose that site. Merchant link, https://www.amazon.ca. Right, yes. Amazon.ca, short link, copy link. Let's check that it works. Nope, site can't be reached. What did I do? Did I spell it wrong? There we go. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. There we go. Sorry, guys. This usually takes half the time, but I typoed. I typoed a simple Amazon URL.
Must be Turtistani hackers.
Definitely Turtistani hackers. Okay. Amazon Canada link. If anybody who has Amazon in Canada, you can copy that link. You can bookmark it. You can do whatever you want. If you ever click on that link and then just go shopping on Amazon, whatever you purchase, a small percentage, usually 3 to 5%, depending what you buy, will come back to help the channel. So it's greatly appreciated.
And if you miss it now, it's on birdofprey5.com.
Yes, that is exactly true. Somebody's been listening. Thomas Potts is Rambling Canuck. Is it true all Canadian news websites need a license from the government now?
I don't know the official stance, but with the way things are going, it would not surprise me. You need a license to do pretty much anything here.
And Joseph says we probably have the first Coroga patient here, the Coroga virus. I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph, but you realize it's not the Coroga virus. That's just Kurdistan propaganda. Captain Track says hello to Piano Dean. John Street says Bird of Prey. So is your brother-in-law DJ coming home with this O'Bray? You would have to ask DJ. I don't know where he is at any given time. Carlos says Karogan air control. T-Berg says John Araki, hey, you hoser take off, hey.
It's from an old show, Bird.
Okay. Thomas Ponch uses Flight Radar 24. Do you think that's better than Flight Aware? I don't know. Vinny of Hermes? Vinny of Hermes. Bird of Prey. Have you thought about doing future timelines explained from All Good Things and Picard? I want to figure out an in-canon explanation as to why the timelines are so different. Welcome, Vinny. Kapla. First, welcome to the channel. The problem with that is the reason why the timelines are so different are because the writers and producers of today just don't care what came before it. That's the answer. I mean, we can rack our brains for an in-universe explanation, but we will never find one because there isn't one there. We'd have to just make something up. The real reason is already known. It's because the people who worked on Star Trek Picard gave zero poops about All Good Things. Zero. They wanted to do what they wanted to do. They did not want to be bound by what happened before them. They did not care that Beverly Crusher had married Picard and then she was captain of her own ship. They did not care that Data was still alive, although, to be honest, that happened in Nemesis, so that's not their fault. But they don't care that there was no robot uprising with or without Data being alive. They don't care that Worf was working in the Worf and Riker had a falling out. Although, to be honest, that part of the timeline should have changed because Picard told them about it, so they had a reason to change that. But the real thing is that, this all happened. Picard having to go on one last mission happened in All Good Things, and he got the people he trusted the most together, which was Worf, Geordi, and Data, and Riker. And now this time, when he's asked to do the same thing all over again, one last mission, this time he doesn't want to take those people. Because what? They worked out so good the first time, he doesn't want to risk it again.
Too much money.
Yeah, it's just that they cost way too much money.
Want to see the budget of the show go through the roof? There's a good way to do it.
And Thomas Potts sent me a picture, but I can't post it right now. It's all the planes from his Flight 24 website. Thank you, Thomas. John Araki with a $5 super chat. Breaking news, Kobe Bryant posthumously named spokesman for the Kurdistani National Airlines. Too soon. Oh, thank you so much, John Araki. I'm sorry there's no videos because on StreamYard, we don't have the Streamlab animations. But I greatly appreciate it. Josh Street says, Rambling Canuck Bird is waiting for the order of the Beagle Bites to get to his door. Shromor says, I was editing clips for some videos on Mountains of Elysium, and the sound was turned down on my phone. Only saw the notification a few minutes ago. No problem, Shromor. Kapla. And yeah, I checked out your Mountains of Elysium channel yesterday. Sharon Moore put out on Mountains of Elysium another Babylon 5 video, basics of Babylon 5 basics, which was cool because I had forgotten a lot. Thomas Bot says kickoff. Can you still type HTTP? You can type it. It just, will it work is the question. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, tell the truth. The great Kurogan firewall doesn't like it when Kurogans try to look at the real internet. No, that's not true. Dan23 says, yeah, don't buy anything on Amazon with Prime, with the Prime logo next to it unless you're signed up, or that will put you on a 30-day free trial and they start billing you afterwards. I've never heard of that, Dan23, but
yeah, me either.
Then again, I've been on Amazon Prime since it came out. I remember hearing about Amazon Prime, and I was like, oh, yes, just for free shipping, sign me up. And I signed up for it like within a month of its announcement. So I have an Amazon purchase still in my Amazon shipping history from 1999. From 1999, which I think is amazing. 20 years. Can you imagine 20 years of shipping with the same company? It's freaking incredible. Richie Poole says 3 and out for Kansas City. Really? Oh, you mean 3 yards? Is there a score already?
No, Bird. Each time a team goes on the offense, they have 4 downs. 3 and outs means they were stopped 3 times and had to kick the ball away.
Okay. I do know how downs work, but I didn't know that phrasing.
Yeah, 3 and out means that they didn't get any. They didn't hit the first yard. They didn't get another first down.
I think a lot of teams should try for first down on 4th down, but they don't. They always kick the ball away like losers.
Field position.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Richie Poole says 3 and out. I just read that. Tom Spot says Flight Radar 24 is an app on my phone. Vinny says, thank you, sir. You are welcome, Vinny. Dan says a reference to a license to kill. Lol. Richie Poole says first down, San Francisco. Dan23 says that was the possible timeline. That was a possible timeline, all good things. Well, I mean, it was a possible timeline because it changed because Picard knew the future. And obviously they weren't going to create the anti-time again. So that part of the timeline shouldn't have changed. But, and this happens every time they go into the future. And then they completely ignore what happened. Like, right when Voyager came back early, Voyager coming back shouldn't have had super tremendous changes on the timeline, right? But it did, because we saw Voyager 20-something years in the future, and it looks nothing like it looks like now. In that one episode in Endgame, right? Voyager came back late. And then, of course, at the end of Endgame, it comes back early because Janeway changed the timeline. But we would have seen around the year 2400 in Endgame. But it looks nothing like it does. And, of course, you say, well, there was only one possible timeline. But it's all bull crap. 09A Team says, all good things was the only ending in TNG I recognize. Movies didn't happen as far as I'm concerned. John DeMarco says the future stuff from All Good Things wasn't necessarily going to happen anyway. Although you're of course correct that the producers don't care about canon. Yeah. Richie Poole says the future, and it jumps. The future events in All Good Things was a possible future that never came to pass. No continuity problems there. But Richie Poole, I understand it's a possible future, but shouldn't most of it still come to pass? I mean, granted, maybe Picard's life will be different, but should the Federation look totally different? Should Oxford University look to? I know we didn't see Oxford University, but we see other starships, right? Is all of Starship design going to change because Picard might not do exactly what he does in the All Good Things timeline? No. I mean, yeah, minor events or events to specific characters, those are subject to change. But the bigger events, uniforms, ship designs, the Romulan sun going supernova, that shouldn't change because Picard decided to go left instead of right one day. That doesn't change the entire timeline. Big events like a supernova or no supernova should have still happened. Thomas, is there are only 2 timelines, JJ and the TOS, blah, 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 in the movie? No, I don't agree, Thomas. I know that's what they say, but that's clearly not true. Deanna23 says in Star Trek Voyager, Kes experienced the Year of Hell in season 4. None of the information she put into the computer was mentioned. Yeah. Vinny says, Bird of Prey, that's what I assumed about the writers. Yeah. You don't have to assume it. I mean, they pretty much say it. They did not want to be held back by canon. Joseph says Picard does not get to hide his OG crew together. It would have been like a retirement home on the road. Captain Track says hello to Dan23. Dan23 says hello to Captain Track. Richie Poole says there are literally hundreds of timelines, and it's nearly impossible to know which one you're in at any given time. Well, actually, there's infinite almost number of timelines. I'd say infinity minus 1. Joseph says the rules of the fake football are confusing. Yeah. Actor says by default, all Krogan internet traffic is routed through the glorious electronic bird eye to be cleansed with the flame of the state glory. Wow. Oh, we've got Mr. Lundell in the chat. I didn't hear a knock this time. Hello, Mr. Lundell.
Hello, Berg. Can you hear me?
I can.
Good. I got the problem fixed.
You got a bit of an echo.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. I got a phone call. Let me mute this.
Okay, Mr. Lundell will be back with us in a minute. Actor says by default, I read that one. Dan Doyle uses Deep Space Nine. The Visitor also uses Com Badge from TNG, All Good Things. That's because DS9 knew what they were doing. And TNG Parallel Space is going to be full of Enterprise D. Well, again, the Enterprise D being in All Good Things, that's something that, shouldn't exist.
Okay, got that over with.
Hello, Mr. Lundell. We're getting like a lot of static from you and a lot of echoing.
Okay, what about the echo now?
The echo.
You need to turn down your computer.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Do you have headphones?
Somewhere.
If you listen to the stream on StreamYards and mute YouTube, then you won't have the echo.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I think it is muted. YouTube is muted. So, am I coming in any clearer?
Yeah.
There's still some static, but it's not terrible. And the echo seems gone. Yeah, the echo's gone.
Okay, you have to bear with the static, really, really cheap old microphone.
No problem, Mr. Lundell.
No problem. Welcome.
Welcome. Well, thank you for finally having me on.
I'm sorry. You were probably waiting for a while.
No, I was actually eating and enjoying the listening. So anyway, What do we talk about now?
Anything you want.
Anything?
Pretty much.
Like Andy Tricker having a hissy fit because Ned Stark got his head cut off?
Yeah, we can talk about that. Anthony Trekker, giving up on Game of Thrones because his favorite character died.
Well, you see, that shows what he missed, because it wasn't as much about Ned Stark as the legacy he left through his family. Because if you followed the show, each one of his kids had that same mindset that he preached in the first 3 or 4 episodes to his sons. All of them showed that. Even his daughter, which at the end I started calling her the B word. She his oldest daughter, what's her name?
Sansa.
Yeah, Sansa. She got so prim and proper, with the upturned nose and everything. But still,
always it was what she wanted to be. She always wanted to be the princess or the queen.
Yeah, but still, the mindset, that Stark mindset was there, and so you knew, even though she was an asshole, she would be an effective leader. So when the little brat had Stark's head cut off, I was kind of disappointed too. But then you see what his youngest daughter went through. I started feeling sorry for her. Because, little kid out there on her own, and some kind of way she survived it and ended up a kick-ass assassin.
I felt bad for her all the way up until when she stabbed the Night King.
Now, a lot of people hated that. I kind of liked it. That was they subverted us on that. But it made sense. At least she had the skills to be able to kill him.
If she had used any skill she had picked up, like her ability to fake, use a mask of a person's face, so she pretended to be a dead person, and then just snuck up on the guy and killed him. That I would have been okay with.
She didn't have to do that. Remember when she was fighting
out of nowhere?
No, but remember she showed us what she could do when she sparred with the lady knight.
Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah. Okay, well she dropped the blade with one hand and had it in a killing position in the other. That's exactly what she did to the Night King. So the ability to be able to kill him was there. I don't think too many people paid attention. We all wanted Snow to kill him. Even me. Snow is going to take him out. And then he's going to get nasty with his aunt afterwards. We kind of knew that was good. That was what everybody was thinking. It just didn't happen.
The biggest problem for me was that she just seemed to get there with, how do you get to the middle of that fight? I don't know. Her actual killing him, you're right. They did it right. They did it well. She did a good move. I wasn't expecting. I was like, oh shit, she's gonna die. And I was like, oh nope, she got him.
Yeah, and but really, one thing, the fight at the castle. Okay, they could have handled that a whole lot better.
Well, here's my question.
Step one, you don't put cavalry outside your walls. That's stupid.
Yes, that is. Mr. Lundell, I didn't watch the final season, nor did I watch most of it. I started watching it and then I dropped HBO, so I didn't. But is it more the reason why people are mad about the last season is they built up one ending and went with something else? Is that what was the problem?
Not so much that as the endings of each episode for the final season were poor. Like what we were talking about. the way the Night King died. Nobody. I liked it personally. Nobody else did. Because I like everybody else. I'm seeing Snow with a big ass chunk of that dragon glass swinging it at the Night King. That's what I was thinking was going to happen. Everybody was thinking something along those lines too.
So basically, they promised everybody a T-bone steak, and instead they gave them hamburger steak instead.
I think everybody was looking for T-bone and got a pork chop.
Ah, okay.
See?
I get it.
Okay. Because if you follow it, you saw Arya had the skills to kill. She was a hell of a fighter. Okay. In that episode, up and down the castle when the dead were coming in, she was killing them left and right. Okay. She just got stunned and and kind of panicked. And some kind of way got herself back together through the help of the Red Witch and got to where her brother was, because they knew that's where the Night King was going to come to kill the Raven's Eye, her brother. So it all fit. It made sense, but it wasn't what people were looking for. Plain and simple.
Everybody wanted the T-bone, and instead they got the pork chop.
Yeah, it wasn't, to me, because Arya had the skill set. I mean, she got back at the old bastard for the Red Wedding, okay? She actually killed his sons and baked them in a cake and fed it to him before she killed him.
Hey guys, you guys keep talking. I'm just going to take a call. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
So, Arya, she was a badass, okay? Nobody wanted to. I don't think any of the fans wanted to acknowledge it. And then
everybody has their favorites, and if your favorite doesn't win, then it takes it away from you.
Yeah, well, actually, that kind of a story, that medieval fantasy, it's usually a guy that's a knight, that's the hero. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Lundell, do you watch WWE at all?
I used to. I haven't seen it in years.
From what it sounds like to me a couple of years ago, WWE got behind one of their younger guys called Roman Reigns, and they pushed him to the moon. But everybody wanted Daniel Bryan. Like, all the fans wanted Daniel Bryan, because Daniel Bryan had an injury that almost ended his career. He came back, and so the fans were naturally behind him, wanted him to have the WrestleMania match, but they gave it to Roman Reigns, and the fans just dumped all over it. Something like that.
Yeah, with WWE, that's different. That's totally scripted, and the way they script everything, it's hard to tell how it's until they actually get into the match, when the good guy's almost about to beat up the bad guy and take the title from him, and his friends come in and they disqualify everybody. Yeah. Just so the bad guy can keep the belt.
For as much as they wrestle, it has to be scripted. I mean, you could not physically have real fights 6 days a week.
Your
body would be toast in a month.
Yeah.
So it's got to be scripted, or forget it. You're done.
Yeah, but it's scripted differently.
Oh, it's terrible.
Wrestling is unbelievable. It's meant to be unbelievable, but there are elements of a show like a movie like the Dark Tower.
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with the WWE's scripting will sound very familiar to most people when I say it this way. The Attitude Era, the good years, shall we say, where the storylines made sense,
Yeah.
there were 3 writers, Vince McMahon, and then usually 1 or 2 other people. Now there's a whole writing room. Sound familiar? Yeah, there's a whole writing room. Most of the writers on WWE nowadays come from like soap operas and daytime TV shows, and there's like 8 or 10 of them in a room.
So they don't know the business.
No, they have no idea.
It's the same with Trek. We got writers that don't understand Trek.
Yeah, they went from having 2 or 3 voices, maybe 4, to now 8 or 10 unknowledgeable writers that are fresh out of college or right off of Days of Our Lives or whatever, and they have
barely
no
know how to open up a know how to open up Word.
Yeah, and they don't know what the hell they're writing about. They just want the job because it pays well.
Well, it doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Because the funny thing, just about the time I left the Army in '87, there were 40, 50 wrestling shows. And I mean, like here in Dallas where I live, we had a lot of mom and pop stations, independents.
Just give me one
Each
second.
one of them had at least one wrestling show.
Yeah, I'll just acknowledge one of the chat. Bird will read it later, but I'll acknowledge one. Hakami says WWE is garbage now. Best thing they're doing is NXT. Yes, I agree.
NXT.
Anyway, NXT. Yeah, it's their developmental.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I am.
You have the 2 major shows. You have Raw, SmackDown, and then NXT is the developmental show.
Yeah, okay, okay. Raw and SmackDown
are the 2 majors.
Yeah, I watched a little of those, like in the 90s up to about 2000, and then it just I just found other stuff to watch on television, I guess,
Sorry about being away, you guys. Just
no problem, Bird. Welcome back.
Hey, it's your show, man. You can take off if you want. Yeah.
Everything's more or less the same with my grandmother. No changes.
Well, all I can do is say a prayer for you, man.
Thank you, but I guess no news is good news in this situation. Now I'm echoing.
Yeah, you have an echo. Or do all of us now?
No, I'm not hearing an echo.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you 2 for a quick second and see what happens. Okay, am I still echoing? No, there's no echo from me. Now I'm gonna unmute Rambling Canuck.
Okay, is there an echo for me?
Am I echoing now on Rambling Canuck?
No, you're not echoing. I'm not.
Okay, now I'm going to unmute Mr. Lundell. Now we're all here.
And we're all echoing.
I hear a little bit of myself through Mr. Lundell again.
Oh, okay. What about now?
Testing.
Still a little
just
bit.
Barely.
Yeah.
Okay. I just backed up from the computer. So anyway, we went from Game of Thrones to WWE. What's next?
Oh, here we go. I watched this on Trek Yards. What are your thoughts on new Starfleet uniforms? On the uniforms, not any of the show plot lines, just the Starfleet uniform.
I can't believe they made a whole show out of the uniform. And even more say that I watched it. I mean, they zoomed in on that chick's neckline.
Yeah, I know.
10 minutes. Like, look at that neckline. Blah blah blah. Like, oh, look at the detail in those deltas. I was like, I don't know what's more sad, that this was made or that I'm here watching it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, tell you the truth, I only watch StreamYards when I'm having trouble sleeping. So
She did have a pretty neck, for what it was worth. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Mr. Lundell. When they're not doing ship reviews, it can get tedious. But I love Trek Yards. I love Captain Foley. I love Commander Cockings.
yeah.
And I love when they do, ship breakdowns. When they get into super detailed, how the uniform looks, it does get a bit tedious. And that is the type of stuff I'd love to fall asleep to, but I was wide awake when I was watching it today.
So what were they doing? TOS versus?
No, nothing verse. Just Picard, the Picard uniforms. Apparently, if you zoom way in on the Picard uniforms, there's little deltas in like the texture of the colors, like the yellow or the gold uniform, the Romulan or the Vulcan had in Starfleet headquarters.
Oh, so it's just like the JJ Trek uniform.
It wasn't as pronounced as the JJ Trek, but it was definitely there.
Oh, okay. That's Kurtzman trying to get some money. That's he's trying to get his royalties. That's all that is. So.
But in a way, I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. And to be honest, I could certainly live with it. It's just funny knowing that they're there. And you almost can't see it if you're not looking for it.
Huh.
Actor said a little earlier, if you register on BirdoPrey5.com, you receive better notifications for all the Certified Nerds channels. That's a little incorrect, Hector. You have to register on AntiTrekker.com, and that's where the Certified Nerd channels are, not on BirdoPrey5.com. On BirdoPrey5.com, there's really nothing to register. There's just everything Birdo Prey 5 on the internet. But AntiTrekker.com, that's where you can register to get Certified Nerd information. And by the way, guys, anybody who's out there, because I know you've got a lot. Oh, hey, Sassy. I know we got a lot of new people that have been streaming lately. If anybody hits 100 subscribers and wants to be listed as a certified nerd, please do proactively tell me, hey, I want to be a certified nerd, because I do not generally, keep an eye out and say, oh, they're ready to become a certified nerd. I'm sorry, I'm just too busy. So please, if I haven't asked you, please don't feel insulted. If you hit the requirements, please ask me or Anti-Trekker, and we'll get you on the list as soon as possible. And Monoprey, good news, Sisoprey has landed.
Success.
She texted. So Sisoprey is back. No word on if DJ is with her.
Well, wouldn't they take separate flights?
I would think.
Yeah.
So, Berg, which do you prefer, niece or nephew?
Well, from what we hear, it's going to be a nephew. So, I'm happy. I'm kind of happy about that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she did not want to be surprised. She wanted to know.
Oh, Me, it's 3 nieces, 3 nephews.
3 nieces and 3 nephews. God bless.
Yeah. No, yeah. And being single, I get to be the cool uncle. You're gonna have fun, yeah. But you should. But you don't play guitar, do you?
No, I don't.
That I think is what made me the cool uncle.
Sisoprey said I could either teach my nephew either sci-fi or my political views. So I told her sci-fi, because from that everything else will flow.
Well, actually, my oldest niece, I got her into science fiction.
Very cool.
Yeah, she, I guess, I left the army About the time Next Gen started showing, she was like 2 years old, and I would watch Trek. She would come in and watch Trek with me. She wanted to know what was wrong with Worf's head every time.
He's a Klingon, sweetie.
No, but see, it would confuse her because sometimes, we would watch TOS together.
Ah,
See, and she knew those were Klingons. She knew Kor and Kang and Koloth were Klingons because they all wore that sash like Worf did.
you just got to tell her, listen, there was this crazy doctor who was experimenting with augment virus, and the Klingons lost their ridges, and then they got them back.
No, I just told her they don't talk about it.
No, that's good too.
See, and that was before Trials and Tribulations. So when Worf said that, I had a good laugh.
Yeah, definitely. There you go. You knew.
No,
You knew.
she was only like 3 years old, so I'm like they don't talk about it. And for some reason she accepted that. So.
John Street says with Bird and DJ's luck, it's going to be quadruplet girls. No, we're pretty sure it's just one baby in there. She gets like with the sonograms like every other week. Just one baby that raised its hand and said hi. Bird of Prey is going to teach Nephew of Prey all about Star Trek. Yes.
A good way to get them started.
Star Trek and Legos.
If not Star Trek.
So, Bird, now when you show your nephew DS9 and Mortok comes on the screen, are you going to go traitor?
No, because we're going to know that that's the changeling Mortok. Not the real Mortok.
Now, what was the word for traitor in Klingon? Remember, they used it in when Worf met his brother, and he had to stand trial for Kittimer.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Patak or something like that.
Patak is an insult, but I don't think that means traitor. Patak. He could have been called one. Well, let's just Google it. I'll Google it.
Yeah.
What is traitor in Klingon? It is anti-Turker. Oh.
Sounds a lot like anti-Trekker.
No, I'm sure there's no relation. Okay, it's Mogwi. Mogwi. It means one who betrays.
Yeah, something like that.
Mokwi. And I did just put in the link again if anybody else wants to come in to the stream. We still got 3 open spots. Actor says Sissopray is not a track fan. Yeah, but she gave me permission to talk to teach the kid either about sci-fi or politics, so I chose sci-fi.
Sci-fi is more fun.
Well, I think it's also more important.
Well,
I don't
if
care
you teach
what
him
politics are. If they understand Trek, they'll come out okay.
Yeah, if you teach him about sci-fi, politics comes into it automatically.
That's exactly what I thought. My same logic.
Yeah. Because if you ever pick up a Heinlein book, somebody's in trouble.
John Street says, Bird of Prey, when the episode of TOS that you are in, and you were going to see Spock, why am I in the hospital bed? What? When the episode of TOS that you are in, you are going to say, see that Spock is why I'm in the hospital bed. I see. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to say that That's what caused me to be in the hospital bed. Blame it all on Leonard Nimoy. Shrum versus Bird of Prey. Haven't you seen Top Gun? Yes, I have. Those sneaky Reds flew close to hide the radar signature. The Chick-o-Prey quadruplets may be in formation, swimming to hide the extra heartbeats. Now that is a possibility. Is a possibility. Though there's at least one boy, so maybe it's 4 girls and a boy. John DeMarco agrees sci-fi is the better choice. So I see there's a score in the game. I see there's actually 2 scores in the game, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody who doesn't want to know. But each team has scored, and one team is leading the other by 4 points.
Okay, I'm going to venture out and say it's 14-10.
No.
I'm going to venture and say that somebody got a touchdown, somebody got a field goal, so it's 7-3.
That would be more correct, yes.
Oh, okay.
Although, to be completely honest, somebody could have got 2. No, I guess there's no way to get 1 point.
2 field goals and a 1-point conversion and a 1-point safety?
You can't get. Is it a 1-point safety or is it 2 points to safety?
2-point safety.
Yeah, so there's no way to get the 1 point.
Yeah, no.
Back in the day, used to watch the football with Dad O'Prey at his boat club in Brooklyn. Even though I wasn't the biggest sports fan, we'd go, just make a habit out of it. A couple of my uncles would come down. It was good bonding time, but it's been a long time since we've done that. And then he passed away, so obviously we stopped when I got sick.
With me, it's been the politics. They've decided to interject in everything the last few years. You know, I mean, I watch football to get away from that stuff.
I mean, I heard what was going on. You know, I wasn't even watching, but I heard what was going on. You know, with kneeling, not kneeling, all these things going on, and who was what. But by that point, I was already out of the game. Like, I didn't care anymore, and none of that made me care anymore.
What I find funny is Vince McMahon is starting up the XFL again.
Yeah, I like the XFL. I like the concept of it. I didn't realize at the time everything that was going on with it. I was a kid, but
yeah, it's coming back. Like this year, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Vince is pushing for Triple H to take over a lot more of the stuff, and he's going hands-on with the XFL. And the only difference between the old XFL and this one, the major one, is he's promised that he's not integrating wrestling, like his wrestling talent with his, so you won't have like an announcer from Raw being on the XFL like you did the last time.
Yeah, and none of the scripted junk.
Yeah, it'll be 2 separate entities.
John Street says, Bird of Prey, you get 1 point on the field goal after the 6-point touchdown. Yeah, I know that, but there's no way you could have 1 point if you don't get the touchdown. You need the touchdown to get that point.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, DJ.
And Richie Poole says, Bird of Prey, did you see The Irishman on Netflix? Any similarities to the O'Prey clan? Yes, I saw it, and no comment.
Yeah, I mean, The Irishman, you know, that was a typical gangster movie.
Mom O'Prey saying she saw it and she remembered so many things. reminded her of the old days.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't say the good old days. Reminded her of the old days. I'm sorry, Miss Lundell. Were you about to say something?
It was, to me, I've watched it too. To me, it was just another Scorsese gangster movie. I'd like to see him do a rom-com.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Or since he hates comic book movies so much, a comic book movie. Maybe somebody'd give a damn about his talent then.
DJ Odyssey says, "Hail, Mama Bray." Welcome, DJ. And Canuck Sapien says, "4chan rumor. CBS will reboot Red Dwarf with an all-female cast."
They better not.
Does it matter? Does it matter at this point?
If they want someone to watch it, they better leave it alone.
So Berg, is it a coincidence that you announced that Sissel Prey has landed and then DJ shows up in the chat?
I know. I announced the plane landed about 10 minutes ago, and DJ's in the chat all of a sudden.
Coincidence?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't keep track of the man. Oh, DJ says he's still at home. Sure you are, DJ, but can you prove it? What is KMA? Oh, kiss my ass. How does Mama Pray know what KMA is?
Because Mama Pray is all-knowing.
DJ, we can't kiss your ass. It's got that really rainbowy unicorn suit over it. DJ's going to pop on camera. Okay, there you go, DJ. Or anybody else who wants to come on.
I'll be right back. Just going to refill my coffee.
Sure. And we've got DJ Odyssey, people, the odd one.
See, I am home.
Well, I don't know. You could be using your green screen in an airport.
No green screen.
They have some pretty fancy green screens. Yeah, I know, Richie. He has a green screen. You can't trust. And Kansas City scored.
Okay, you prove your point, DJ. You're at home.
Okay. I don't think you took the Grinch suit to Mexico.
That's not the Grinch suit. That's the green screen.
Oh, it's the green screen. I was saying you certainly didn't take the unicorn suit because they would have thought you were a piñata and started hitting you with sticks. The kids would be like, "I want the candy." What's candy in Spanish?
Son of a bitch.
Candia.
Here goes the D. Jody shit.
D. Jody is in the house. Yes.
Hey, DJ.
Hello. All right, now I'm gonna get out of here so I don't bring the stream down. And
DJ, you're welcome to hang out here.
Lose Berg viewers or something.
You're not gonna lose viewers.
If anything, that'd be me.
I was gonna
make
play
the stream a little bit more interesting.
I was gonna play a game. Are you interested in a game, DJ?
What game?
I don't know. Either Use Your Words or one of those other ones.
I don't care. If you want to play, we'll play.
Yeah, I'll get Use Your Words ready. And then maybe we'll go to another one after that. Okay, let's see. How is this going to work?
Captain Truck, I am just fine. I do not have two green screens, Richie Poole. And I am not the president of the Jody Whittaker fan club either.
Jodie Whittaker, the female doctor.
Well, nurse who I don't consider her a doctor because all she's doing is cosplaying as two prior doctors.
I mean, the thing about that show, last season, the first couple episodes were interesting, and then it just like went over a cliff.
And it's still going over a cliff.
Yeah. Well, why don't they just serialize it like the old Doctor Who shows were? You know, they were 30-minute episodes, and after about 2-3 hours, you had a complete story done. Seems like they would have more. They would draw more audience in that way.
Carlos. Well, the problem is if they did that and expanded episodes to 2.5 hours serialized, then we'd get even more BS than we already do.
Okay, there you are, guys. Go to use your words, wordsgames.lol, LOL, and AO. What's that? ZF? Yeah, AOZF.
Thought there for a minute it was saying AOC.
No, AOC. Now I'm going to have to do the sound, apparently, because I don't think it's going to pick it up.
Well, we'll stay quiet.
Or anybody could do the sound. So I'm in. Berto Prey Jr. is in, whoever that is.
It's not me.
DJ Odyssey is in. Ozzy is in. 7 of 69 is in. We got room for one more player. And there we go. 2B. Okay, so
2B2, where are you?
Hitting play. Sub the title. So for those who don't know, we're going to see a video clip and we have to sub the title. And now you're not going to hear the clip. So I'm going to have to tell you what they're saying. Son of a bitch. The clip will play twice. Son of a bitch, I can't hear the sound. Just says insert title here. I threw a piece of paper. Insert title here. Okay, this sucks. Okay. Yeah, this might not have been the best choice in game.
Son of a bitch!
Yes, if you can't think of anything, use the house decoy button. We got 50 seconds left. We're waiting on Berto Prey Jr. There we go. Okay. Martok is kind of an a-hole. Okay. Here reads the Krogan demands for Berto Prey to leave everything to Sassy. Here, use the bird toilet paper. Folding my Krogan tax return. There's very few tax returns in Karoga, to be completely honest.
He taxes them to death.
I can smell your breath from over here. Lol, gross. Here, you get your Jeep after the divorce. You get the Jeep after the divorce. Son of a bitch, I can't read this. It's in Turtistani. Oh, boy. Okay, now pick your answer, but the favorite answer, but don't pick a house answer. Okay. We got there's some music going on, I think, at this point, normally. Okay, so I got 1,000 points from Martok. Oh, no, Burberry Jr. got 1,000 points. Then I got 1,000 points. 2B got 2,000 points. And 7 of 69 got 2,000 points for the Jeep after the divorce. So DJ Odyssey and Ozzy have no points.
Yeah, this is rigged.
Rigged. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, extra. Write a headline for this photo. And it's the same picture we got on Anti-Tricker stream the other day. So I need a headline for that photo.
All I know is I better get a damn point for this one. That's right, Ozzy. It is rigged. Richie Poole says it's 10-10 now.
Oh, boy. Exciting. I can't see the chat or the game or the football game.
I'm not watching the football game, but I can see the chat through.
Local judge over the moon. You see, Your Honor, I couldn't have been there. I wasn't wearing pants. Bird of Prey orders all Kurogans to show him that they are she-males. Look, Judge. Look what Bird done. Can you see the baby yet? Gymnast missed the Turtistani short bus.
So I'm taking it that must be Sissa Prey.
Judge demands to see hemorrhoid situation in Turtistan. Wow. Wow. Okay. Vote for your favorites. Okay, we got everybody in. Gymnast Mr. Turtistani bus 1,000 points for 7 of 69. 1,000 points for me. 1,000 points for DJ. Oh, lost some points for 2B. 2,000 points for Ozzy. So now DJ Odyssey and Bertle Prey Jr. are in last place with 1,000.
Yeah. It's rigged.
The Blank-O-Matic. It's a classic story. Boy meets girl. Boy falls in love. Fill in the blank. Boy meets girl. Boy meets girl. Boy falls in love. Blank. Fill in the blank.
Boy gets accused of being the father.
Girl gets house.
No, that was not my answer. They're almost done. I'm going to guess on what somebody says before the answers are shown.
Better hurry.
I'm guessing somebody's going to say boy finds out girl is a she-male.
Oof. That probably is going to happen.
And it's not my answer.
Boy gets an STD. Boy falls in love with other girl, proves polyamory isn't a big deal. Steals her clothes, then immigrates to Karoga. That's kind of she-male-ish. Girl leaves boy for bird's money. What? That has to be a really poor boy. Bird finds out Frank and Freddie are married.
That's just wrong.
Wrong. Bird touches boy and girl. What?
That's really wrong.
That's really wrong. Boy gets me too'd. Not a house answer. Signed Bertle Prey 5.
Oh, nobody said anything about a she-male.
I think one of them was kind of she-male-ish. Yeah, steals her clothes and then immigrates to Karoga. I mean, he's emigrating looking like a woman. Okay, let's see. One more person to chime in. And we have the answers.
No, Richie, the only way I'm going to claim to be a daddy is if I did it the old-fashioned way.
Artificial insemination.
No.
Tubi. You got 30 seconds, Tubi. Even less by the time you hear this.
Yeah, because this usually is off by about 5 seconds. So he's got 15 seconds.
Might even be less. Might be 10.
That's okay.
There's Tubi. Okay.
We were playing last night and people were answering the phone, ignoring everything.
Boy gets me too'd. Not
it was
a
my
house
son, or I would have ignored it.
Girl leaves boy 1,000 for Ozzy. Boy gets an STD is 1,000 for DJ. Only 1,000. Sorry, DJ.
I know it.
Boy falls in love. Oh, house answer. Tubi gets minus another 250. Steals her clothes. Okay, well, Tubi gets 2 more thousand on top of it. So
hey, I'm not in last anymore.
Still a good one for Tubi. No, now Bertle Prey 5 Jr. is on last. Whoever that is.
Tubi is in first.
Now we're back to sub the title, which is the hardest one to do without the sound.
Not really. We just come up with something funny for what.
Hey, it's camera. Insert subtitle here. Is it Gamma? Hey, it's Gamma.
Gamera.
Gamera. Insert subtitle here. Okay, Gamera.
On the upside with no sound, though, we don't have to listen to annoying Japanese over and over and over and over and over.
Hey, the language isn't annoying. It's beautiful and stunning and brave.
Right.
All right, then I'll fill in the blanks.
I should play one game where I hit the house decoy button for every answer. See how that works out. Not great, I bet.
No.
Especially when everything needs to be Karogan, Turdistani. Tubi, and you got like 2 seconds, man. There you go. Frank and Freddie. Hey, it's Gemma. I can't remember where I parked my Jeep. Remember to buckle up, kids. Get Bird of Prey off my back. He's breaking it. Oh.
I can't believe you, Gobbler!
Shut the hell up, you twerps.
I believe in you, Gobbler!
Yes, yes, yes.
I believe in you, Gobbler!
Get away from me. I don't want to get me too'd.
I believe in you, Gobbler!
Beagle bites.
Well, I'm sure them kids look like beagle bites to camera.
There we go. Thank you for the help with the Japanese.
See, that was annoying.
I thought it was hilarious.
And we're waiting for Tubian.
So I'm tied for first.
No, you're in second. As soon as Tubian pops up.
Tubian, actually, Tubian
500.
Tubian has the most. Yeah. I'm tied in second. 1,000 for Ozzy. That's 2,000 for 7 of 69. And 3,000 for Bird Prey Jr.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I see.
Seriously, nobody wanted to pick shut up, you little twerps.
See, there's a problem. It could have been a house answer. That's why I did one that didn't say Frank, Freddie, Jeep, or Karoga, or Turtistan, and that's the problem. Nobody picks it. Write a headline for this photo. Oh, wow. I was the last person there, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Sassy, tell me again where the mean bird guy touched you. Man touches dog in all the wrong places.
Oh, man, there seems to be a theme going on here.
Man shocked as he discovers dog thoughts more pervy than his. Now, where did you hide Auntie again? Karoga scientist develops machine to read dog thoughts. Sassy not happy. Sassy talks to the feds about the bird father. Dog pretends to be fan of radio dramas to please master.
Yeah, we can tell what that one is.
Okay. Karogan scientist. Then I got 1,000 for me. 1,000 for Tubi. Sassy talks to Fed. Oh, 3,000, 4,000 for Bird Prey Jr. Wow. Bird Prey Jr. Who is Bird Prey Jr.? Are they gonna come forward? Fill in the blank. I like the location of this daycare center. I just don't like that it's called blank. Oh, man.
I got a feeling about 3 or 4 people is going to have the same answer.
DJ's Funhouse?
Shut up.
I have a feeling I was going to have the same answer, but then I changed it around just a bit.
Not my children, Richie.
So I like the location of this daycare center. I just don't like that it's called Tickling Fingers Daycare. Bird's Baby Funhouse. Bird O' Prey 5 She-Male Funhouse.
Well, I was wrong on this one, too.
Anti-Tracker and Epstein Daycare. The Carogan Uranium Mines. The Albert Fish Memorial Building. DJ's house.
No.
Mm. And, oh, okay. Yeah, time to pick an answer. Everybody's picking an answer so quick. Too bad.
Two beans always got to be last.
DJ's house is 1,000 for 7 of 69.
What the hell?
Anti-Trigger and Epstein Daycare is 1,000 for me. Bird's Baby Funhouse is 1,000 for Ozzy. The Carogan Uranium Mines is 3,000 for DJ Odyssey. So DJ Odyssey's at 5,000. I'm at 5,000. Ozzy's at 5,000. Bird of Prey Jr. is at 8,000. 7 of 69 is at 6,000. Final answer. Our survey says all point values are doubled. 3 prompts, 90 seconds each. Be funny. Be funny, people. Make up the name of a disappointing supervillain. Be funny. That was the rule of the game, to be funny.
I'm always funny. At least funny looking.
Okay.
I was just gonna say.
Make up a strange name for a grandpa.
Ooh, Tubi's in for before Ozzy was that time.
Describe the perfect date in exactly 6 words.
Now you watch. There's going to be people that don't follow the instructions, and they're going to have less than 6 or more than 6.
Follow rules. No
Anybody
good.
who doesn't follow the rules is disqualified. But unless it's funny, because funny was also a rule. And this one's taking people some time.
Come on, Bird of Prey Jr.
Maybe if he doesn't answer, we all get a chance to catch up.
Yeah. Anti-Trekker is 2 words.
Well, if there's a hyphen, it's 1 word.
Well, we'll still count it as 2 because.
Okay. Survey says, make up the name of a disappointing supervillain. Quilt Man.
That would be disappointing.
DJ the Asian accent man.
Ah, so you don't like my accent? I see.
Mothman. Birdo Prey 5.
Well, you would be a
I would be
supervillain.
disappointing. The Demented
hey,
Pink
wait a
Bunny.
Son of a bitch.
The Human Tip Calculator. About $5.50. Birdo Gay 69. Wow, that took a lot of thought.
It did. I don't know how in the hell I got roped in there on twice. Secret Asian man. Secret Asian man. That's right, John DeMarco. It's meant to Pink Bunny to be a great supervillain.
Make up a strange name for a grandpa. Jenny McCarthy. Antipa.
Hello, Auntie Paul.
Tickle Master. Grandpa Dirty. Diddle Finger. Birdo Prey 5. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Nana Humper. Nanner Humper. There we go.
Oh, Sci-Fi Nation is in the house. Our French Newfie.
Welcome, Sci-Fi Nation.
Welcome, French Newfie.
Oh. Pick an answer. Sci-Fi Nation, if you want to come in, I mean, we're playing the game, but
time's running out. And there he's in.
Describe the perfect date in exactly 6 words. Eat, sex, sleep, sex, sleep, sex. Was it? Ends quickly in a happy Jeep. DJ wears a rainbow unicorn suit.
What the hell?
She didn't call the police once.
I'm starting to think these answers are rambling Canucks about the bunny.
The kind you manually blow up. Miniature golf, regular golf, giant golf. Wow. Steak, millionaire, model, sex orgy.
All righty. Man, some of these are hard not to guess what the house answer is.
Yeah, I wouldn't see when people don't purposely put in Birdo Prey or things like that. It makes it hard.
I know it.
DJ, can you talk this one out? I gotta be right back.
Okay, Bird of Prey 5. I got a point for that one. DJ Asians and 2 for 7 to 69. Demented Pink Bunny. Bird of Prey gets 3. You son of a bitch. Nana Humper gets 1 for Tubian. Grandpa Turdy gets 1 for Bird of Prey. 5. Jenny McCarthy. House answer, Tubian loses. Bird of Prey 5 again from Junior, and he gets 3,000. And we're up to the date. And Bird of Prey Jr. had the rainbow unicorn. Ozzy got 1. Eat, sleep, sex. 2 more for Bird. Ends quickly in a happy Jeep for 7. And Tubian comes in 6. I came in 5th. Ozzy came in 4th. 69 3rd. Berto Prey Jr. And of course,
Oh, what is this? Did I win?
The game is rigged. And
What's the chances of that happening? Oh my god!
It's a Berto Prey 5 stream.
I won. It's on my own stream. Amazing.
Yeah, really amazing.
Guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think you've sat there and played these games so much on your off time, you know exactly what the house answers are.
I think it was pretty easy to tell the house answers. I just never picked one that could possibly be a house answer.
Yeah, Josh, you are behind Berg, so watch it when he backfires. Son of a bitch.
Okay, now we're going to stop sharing this window. And let's see if I can close it. Of course, then the program freezes. So we lost. We lost Mr. Lundell. Oh, you're back, Mr. Lundell. Sorry about that. I wasn't looking at the back of the screen. The backstage.
Oh, okay. I'm back in.
You're back in. Sorry about that. I don't know how long ago you left.
Oh, no, it was, I don't know. I guess it was a glitch on my end.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry about that. And no, the game wasn't rigged. I won fair and square.
Now
See,
we got a lot
Berg
of
could say he won fair and square because when you make the rules, you can't break them.
Yeah.
So Josh Street was Berto Prey Jr. Bird stole it from me at the end. I can't help if I come up with better answers, people. It's not my fault.
Ozzy says Mr. Lundell's microphone is in the tub.
Yeah, Mr. Lundell, you're gonna have to invest a couple of bucks in a microphone one day. Thomas says, hate me because I cheat. No, I was a typo of the mouth, Thomas.
There are no such thing as a typo of the mouth.
Said, hate me because I win is what I meant to say. Resolute says no rules means no cheating. No, there are rules.
Rules is, it's Berg's rules.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad, Mr. Lundell. What if you keep it muted except when you're going to talk? Is that... Yeah. There we go.
Greetings, Wesley Crusher.
So are you going on tonight, DJ?
I'm trying to make up my mind whether or not I am or not.
Yeah, so am I.
I kind of don't feel like it.
I might do an evening stream, but it'll just depend on when Anti-Trekker starts. But he's starting. He won't be having one today because he had the round table. So
he said he might, and now he's watching the Super Bowl with Mrs. Anti-Trekker, which makes me think once the Super Bowl's over, he might come on. But I don't know. You know, we can try to not overlap each other, but sometimes it's just going to happen. No, don't take it personally if it does.
An Anti-Trekker don't care who's on; he just jumps on whenever.
I mean, I kind of like it when somebody else is streaming. I could just jump on their stream and not have to worry about so many things.
Yeah, you can just sit back and talk whenever the hell you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting all sorts of crosstalk and everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wesley says, how was everyone's weekend? I didn't know it was a weekend, Wes. Weekends and weekdays are kind of the same around here.
Sunday.
I'll be right back, Berg.
No problem. 098 team says, is the Inquisition on tonight? I believe it is. They don't stop the Inquisition for anything that I know of. Doomcock and Nerderotic. That's their baby.
Well, see, if they've got babies, then maybe they're the father.
I don't think so.
They make bigger money than I do, so.
Yeah, Nerdrotic's already married, and although Sisso Prey was in Austin, Texas when she got sassy, that was a long time ago. That was 3 years ago. I think it takes. I think babies are quicker than that.
But we're talking about the overruler of the world underneath, and we're not completely sure if he's completely human. So
I'm pretty sure he's human. He's never said he wasn't.
He could be a lizard person pretending.
Could be.
Lizard people live in the center of the earth.
You know, I heard the same thing.
Carlos wants to know what's a doomcock.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. It's either a successful YouTuber who's a entertainer, minor conspiracy theorist, and one who hates Star Trek Discovery with the hate of a billion suns, or some type of STD. Kapla, Jeff Franklin.
So, just a question about StreamYard. How hard is it to find the link and everything to be able to put it in the chat and that when you're streaming?
There's a big box along the bottom that says mute, start or stop camera, camera and microphone settings, share screen, invite, and if you click invite, it gives you the link, and then leave studio. But you don't want to leave the studio before you hit end broadcast, because it doesn't end the broadcast until you hit end broadcast, even if you leave the studio.
Or just go up and copy up in the address bar at the top of the page and throw that in, and it works just the same.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was it. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of trying it through StreamYards, because when I used to, like I was telling Bird, when I used to live stream with OBS, my microphone would go wonky after about a half an hour. But on StreamYard, I can be on forever and it doesn't go wonky on me. So I'm gonna try it.
Jeff Franklin is in the house.
Thomas says women take 10 years to give birth. It's basic science. It could be, for all I know. There could still be a woman out there that's going to call me up and says, "You are the father." No, I've been in the hospital bed 10 years. It's like, yeah, it takes 10 years.
Yeah, and
I overlapping conversations.
You know, Bird, you're going to find out that she was your nurse.
Yeah.
And she was touching you in your sleep.
It could be. It could have happened.
No, I think Mama Prey would have killed her.
Mama Prey wasn't there 24/7.
That was something they were concerned about when I was first sick, because they're like, the lawyer was like, you got to worry that you got a 30-year-old single guy here. You got to protect his house. Women are going to start saying he's the father, and they put the house in a trust just in case. Of course, they didn't realize that nobody was coming forward with that, but could have happened in theory. Yes, we've since taken the house out of the trust, but early on, that was something they were preparing for. Thomas says he thinks the anti-tracker poopy time stream is still going. Oh.
Well, it went for quite a while after he logged out that night.
I thought the poopy time stream was one that didn't start yet.
Maybe it was the one right after. One of them he left going.
Yeah, one of them I had to call him, and then he had to go back upstairs. Okay, so what we were thinking of movies to do for future cinema Saturdays. If anybody, what's everybody's favorite movie that's at least 10 years old? Let's start with Rambling Canuck.
Oh, great. Start with me.
Yeah. You were here first, Rambling, so.
I don't know.
Okay, just a movie that you like that's over 10 years old. Okay, we'll come back to Rambling.
Yeah, come back
Mr.
to me.
Lundell, do you have a movie that you like over 10 years old?
I have several movies I like that are over 10 years old.
Well, let me hear them.
Hunt for the Red October.
There you go. Okay. There you go. Yes, Hunt for Red October was one of the ones we were going to do.
I'll just sit here and wait patiently.
Mr. Lundell? Any specific movie?
19, The Widowmaker.
The Widowmaker.
Yeah.
Never heard of that one.
It's a Harrison Ford movie. He played a Russian submarine captain.
Oh, shit. That sounds good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is actually.
How did I not know about that? I only know Red October and Crimson Tide.
No, just do a IMDb on it. You'll watch it. You'll love it.
I will. Ozzy NF is still talking about Tremors. Yes, Tremors. And the original Tremors I'm okay with. I don't go anything more horror than Tremors, though. I don't like horrors. You said the original Ghostbusters Back to the Yes, Sci-Fi Nation. They're definitely on there. Resolute says Starship Troopers. They're definitely on there. Carlo says Logan's Run, The Hunt for Red October, with the Krogan anthem to start the stream. Okay, DJ, what are yours?
Mine can take up 3 weekends for you, and it would be the Naked Gun movies.
Oh yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah, Naked Gun's on there. What I'm do next week, we're going to do Airplane 2. But after that, I don't think I'm going to do sequels right after. I'm not going to do 2 weeks in a row.
Rush Hour?
In a row to do sequels. We're going to just mix them up and mix them in. Rush Hour with
Jackie
Chris
Chan.
Tucker?
Yeah.
Is that 10 years old already?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, it doesn't have to be 10 years old. I pulled that out of my ass. Like, older movies. Okay, let's do 10 years old. Maybe it is. It really could be.
The Godfather.
I never watched The Godfather all the way through. Alexa, when did Rush Hour come out?
Berg.
22 years ago. Wow. 1998. Oh my God.
I feel old.
Yeah. Shame on me for never watching The Godfather. Yeah, I hear you. But I watched Casino. I watched Bronx Tale. I watched Goodfellas. I love all of those. All of the Sopranos. But the original Godfather.
If you haven't seen, if you haven't seen the original Godfather, you've never seen it. That
I watched like the first half and I got bored. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just and then I tried to watch the second one and that was even more boring. And I didn't even bother with the third.
I know one you should watch. And I think Mama Prey would probably sit down with you and watch it.
Well, it's hard for her to watch because I'm using headphones.
The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. I don't know. I mean, yeah, she would probably watch it, but
play The Wizard of Oz and just play Dark Side
Wizard of Oz.
It'll work perfect.
And then when the Munchkins come out, you can say, "Look, there's all DJ's children."
Shut up, Rambo.
Franklin says Men in Black. Ozzy is saying Gremlins. Sci-Fi says Phantom is another Russian sub movie. Has the last X-Files guy in it. Oh, and we could do X-Files, the original X-Files movie. No, I never watched Godfather, and you call yourself a mob boss. No, I don't call myself a mob boss. You people call me a mob boss.
Watch the original Stargate movie.
Oh, yeah, the original Stargate movie. I like that. That's one. The first Batman movie. What was the first Batman movie?
Batman, 1966.
1966. That's too old.
Or DJ, we could have it so that he watches one movie and it takes 4 streams and have him watch The Stand.
If you're gonna do the other Batman, that's 89 was when Keaton's Batman came out.
That's what I was thinking. Is probably what they meant. Carlo was 12 when Rush Hour came out. Bird of Prey watching The Godfather. This is not how it happened. Yeah, that's pretty much the problem.
Here's a pretty good one you could probably watch. Excalibur.
Excalibur. That's the movie Anti-Trigger has the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Story of King Arthur.
Hell, do The Princess Bride.
Oh, The Princess Bride is going to be on the list. Yeah, Princess Bride's definitely on the list. Wesley says Bird of Prey, all Back to the Future, first 2 Ghostbusters, and Gremlins 1 and 2. Sci-Fi says Bird of Prey has a secret love child named Turd O' Prey 5. No, that is not true.
Fake news.
Ozzy NF says Bird of Prey, it's with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Yeah, Wesley says all 3 Back to the Futures now. Okay, and Sci-Fi Nation says Star Trek TOS came out in 1966. 1966 is too old. For movies, it is.
What? That Batman movie is great.
Jack Nicholson's my favorite Joker.
Cinnabon says 300. I guess the 300. Resolute Germ says, how about Hellraiser? I don't know about Hellraiser. I'd have to double check it.
That's too
I think it's a horror movie, right? Yeah.
That's too scary for Bird.
Yeah, it's too scary.
You got to remember, Bird does these right before he goes to bed, so he don't want nightmares, people.
It's not exactly right. Before I go to bed.
You suggest Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, I don't know. I can do Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz.
If Bird has nightmares, you need to stay away from Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
I wasn't planning.
You know, if it was closer to Halloween, I'd say Bird, watch Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Never. I'm never going to watch that, so it's fine. Now, I should watch The Birds.
Watch Psycho.
That's an old one. Psycho? No, I'm never going to watch Psycho. Psycho's the one. Even though I've never seen the movie, I still never went in the bathroom without looking behind the shower curtain.
Well, you don't have to worry about going into a bathroom now.
I know, but I'm not going to watch
perfectly
Psycho.
safe.
Bird of Prey, let's see that Barbie movie before Anti-Trigger does. At this rate, I probably will, even though I have no intention of ever watching it.
Somebody pay him $5, he'll watch it.
No, I was going to take more than $5 to make me watch a Barbie movie. I'm sorry.
Okay, $6.
Wesley says It, 1990, It.
That's a 2-parter. That'd take 2 weekends.
Seriously, Bird of Prey, add Phantom to the Russian sub movie list. It's not a horror film. Now I'm thinking it is a horror film, but I'll Google it. Rambling Canuck has left us. The Shining. No, I know The Shining. It's not. Johnny number 5. Oh, Short Circuit. Hakeem says short. Yes, Short Circuit is definitely going to be on there.
Number 5 is alive.
Need input. Input, Dana. Input.
Yeah, I would have inputted Ali Sheedy. Hell yeah.
Yeah. She comes out of the house with a gun, right? Doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's like looking. She's mad at her boyfriend.
She was smoking hot back then.
Shotgun.
She was smoking hot back then.
Resolute Germ says Bird of Prey. No, why no Rocky Horror Picture Show? Too scary for you. Yeah. That's
no, he just doesn't want to watch transvestites.
That also. That is also part
Even though it is a cult classic movie, it is awesome.
Rambling is back. Welcome, Rambling.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My computer just decided it didn't like the internet anymore.
Yeah, it happens.
Too much porn.
Yeah, Rambling, it sounds like your computer's more grumpier than mine.
Yep.
Wesley says, "Whatever you do, don't do the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Just don't worry, Wesley. There is no chance." Sci-Fi says, "Short Circuit 1 and 2." Yeah. I mean, I remember liking Short Circuit 2, but I don't know that we could do Short Circuit 2.
Damn, Sci-Fi says the black hole from 1079.
Ozzy NF says, "Bird of Prey, the American Pie movies." Oh, the original American Pie was hilarious at the time, but I don't know that it ages well. Can I still watch a movie about high schoolers? I don't know if I'd even find it funny. I loved it at the time. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know. American Pie reunion.
I mean, they made like 12 American Pie movies.
Yeah, but there was only 5 of them that had the core people. The other ones were like offshoots.
Yeah. I think they all had the father. He was the one that tied them all together. And then what? That chick from American Pie, the one in Camp, went on to become Lily in How I Met Your Mother. She was a main character there.
Oh, she was also on Buffy.
I never watched Buffy. So if I didn't watch it, it didn't exist.
No, Tubian. They didn't have any movies in 1079. Sci-Fi's just a little off today again.
Jeff Franklin says Star Trek 5. We've already watched Star Trek 5. Wesley says Bird of Prey, Short Circuit 2 was better than the first. I disagree. Although I did like him. Oh, spoiler alert. I did like him in gold at the end.
I would suggest Fast Times at Ridgemont High, but Bird would get too excited at Phoebe Cake's.
Oh, yeah. That Phoebe Cake scene would drive
you have to go to a 10-minute Gelogia time.
Wesley says, Bird of Prey, watch all 7 seasons of Buffy. I don't think that's going to happen. Ozzy says, Bird of Prey, just watch Star Trek Nemesis. Since I watched Star Trek Nemesis like 3 weeks ago. We got through all the Star Trek movies, and then we went to Star Wars. Nemesis was literally, I think, a month ago.
The French Newfie is calling us noobs when he's the one that wrote 1079.
Jeff Franklin is also confirming Short Circuit 2 is better. Really? Because Short Circuit 1, you've got the military robots. You got Nova. There
you go. Watch some Planet of the Apes movies.
Oh, yeah. Planet of the Apes. There we go. Original Planet of the Apes. That's good.
Yeah, the Charlton Heston Planet of the Apes movies. Yeah. The newer ones I don't like.
I'm okay with some of the newer ones, but yeah, the originals are classics.
Just don't do the TV series.
You know, I really like that one that came out in like 2000 or 2001.
Oh, I'm talking the ones from the 70s. You don't want those.
Unfortunately, that movie never went anywhere. They just made a one-off. That movie ended, and they landed at Washington D.C. and the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah, with Marky Mark.
Bird, you didn't pay attention because the next Planet of the Apes movie, they did reference him taking off, and their mission out there that they were doing. It was in a newspaper headline that they seen. So they did reference it to tie it in.
But they didn't go back to Earth. That wasn't Earth that they ever went back to. They never revisited that universe.
Well, no, because it kind of offshot to a different direction, which leads you to believe that either it's farther in the future that the apes finally take over, or they went through the wormhole thing and ended up into a parallel universe. Which I think it was all a parallel universe anyway. That Wahlberg.
DJ, I never thought about it like that because the Marky Mark movie, yeah, those were parallel universes. But I never thought, when they kind of rebooted it and gave the beginning of how apes took over, I never thought of that as being part of that original movie and being a parallel universe. But you got a point there.
Yeah, I think that since they referenced that space mission, that is the original. But when Mark went through that wormhole, he ended up in a parallel universe, and that's why everything was looking normal, just with apes taking over.
NF. No, not to cut.
He went to Earth in a parallel universe because the apes that was not Earth where he originally crash landed. It couldn't have been. Remember, because they were out there playing with time or whatever on that wormhole. So when he jumped in the spaceship and flew off and went through the wormhole, he was in an alternate Earth. He landed on Earth, but it was an alternate Earth. Yeah.
Got blocked.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
So
I've seen it.
Okay. Ozzy NF says, Bird of Prey, I watch your Picard comic review. It gives information that you need to know to enjoy Picard. Anti-Trekker missed some of the show, some of the details of the show because he didn't read them. Absolutely, Ozzy. And he didn't even have to read them. He just had to watch those videos. But
Captain Cat, don't stir trouble because Bird listened to the stream.
I do. I listened to a lot of the streams. And I was fearing, Bird's not going to hear this. It's too late. Or Bird's not here. We can talk about him. Sometimes I say I was there.
I was referencing the answers that they were giving during the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Carlos says, wasn't there a time difference in the wormhole? And he saw the apes evolve, and when he got home, the apes took over. I don't remember a wormhole being involved at all, but I haven't seen the movie in a long, long time.
Well, it didn't reference it as a wormhole, but that's pretty much what they were talking about when he went through something. And he ended up forward in time, and then he escaped the planet to go back home, and that's when he landed on the alternate Earth.
Yeah.
Jeff says, watch Dark Star. I'll look into it. Dark Star.
Oh yeah, that's science fiction, but it's really science fiction comedy. But for you, it'd be really dated because it's from the 70s.
Hey, I can think of two movies now that are dated and cheesy and goofy: Killer Clowns from Outer Space and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
I've seen Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
You could have fun with those. You could talk through it like Mystery Science Theater.
And Battle Beyond the Stars is another one you could have fun with. It's like the Magnificent Seven in outer space.
I need to find some real public domain movies I can talk through, like Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead.
Might have to do that one night.
The last time I knew that
Attack of the Giant Leeches is another one that's in public domain.
Joe Lau, death to Karoga from Martok. Lol. Yeah. And Captain Cat says, DJ made horrible answers with you and them. Yeah, I know.
I did not.
A lot of people made horrible answers with me and them. Captain Cat, don't worry. They've all been put on the appropriate list.
I avoided answering with Bird.
You liked some of those answers, though.
No, I was picking some of the other ones, unless they had something to do with me. And then, of course, I had to go for the Bird answer because I wasn't picking anything that had my name in it.
You rewarded people who made fun of me. It's been acknowledged, and I'm not going to dwell on it.
I rewarded people that picked on Anti-Trekker too. I'm an equal opportunist.
And sci-fi.
Oh yeah, we were burning sci-fi all through that stream last night. It wasn't there.
It sounds like Berg wants to take DJ to the woodshed.
No, I can't.
Not metaphorically.
He's got to pay the child support.
I do not. That's Richie Poole's problem.
It's going to be both your problems. That baby's going to need a lot of money. It's expensive to raise a baby.
Yeah, we'll start talking about Ritchie Pool and leave me out of it for a while.
Richie Poole's not here right now. Richie Poole's going to get his bill in the mail too.
He was here a little bit ago.
And we have his address, so it's going to be even easier.
Yeah, you don't have my address.
We'll find it. Somebody out there knows it. DJs. Somebody is trying to come in. Captain Cat is trying to come in. There we go, Captain Cat.
Right there is Ritchie Pool in chat.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, Captain Cat.
See, DJ,
Captain Cat, how's it going?
Hey, Captain Cat. What we should do is just, get you and Richie Poole off the docket and just hand it all over to SciFi Nation.
Shut up, you dink. I'm responding to Sci-Fi in chat.
Captain Cat has left us. Oh, I still see you, Captain Cat, unless you purposely left the stream till you get your camera working. Hi, Sassy.
Sassy!
She can't hear you. I'll get the earphones in.
Son of a bitch.
Mars Attacks. Yes, Mars Attacks. It's another good one. Ozzy says, do you watch the Popcast? I do not, Ozzy. Nothing against it. I just don't have time.
Give them a try when the Orville season starts back, when they start doing the live stuff.
Okay. Thomas says, Bird of Prey, I think Nightbreeze knows DJ in real life. Yes, he does. So I think get Nightbreeze a little drunk one night. He'll spill the beans.
No, because he knows I'll whoop his ass.
We can offer him protection. Ozzy says, Bird of Prey, how about Egotastic Fun Time? Oh, I love Egotastic Fun Time. I'm a patron supporter of JP. I bought a couple of his shirts. I feel so bad for him. He quit his job to do full-time Orville stuff, and then the Orville kind of got, the Orville got canceled, and then it got picked up by Hulu. So he's got to wait like a year now for it to come back. I feel kind of bad for the guy, but he is hilarious. Egotastic Fun Time. Definitely one of the funniest YouTube channels out there. Yes.
But Egotastic JP does more than just Orville, though.
Yeah, I know.
He does some Trek stuff.
He's branched out. He's doing Trek stuff. In the beginning, it seemed like it was just Star Trek and Orville. And now he does other things. It was. I think he had kind of forced him.
I always liked it when he put the thug glasses on Picard and played a little bit of Gangster Paradise.
Okay, Captain Cat, you're back now with your avatar. Do you hear us? Do you see us?
El Capitan, what's up?
Yes, I hear y'all.
There you go.
Okay, Bird, you can go online and you can get an entire list of public domain movies.
I should do that.
And guess what one of them is?
What's one of them?
Debbie Does Dallas.
Debbie Does Dallas is public domain?
Yep.
That can't possibly be right.
It is.
No, it can't be.
It is.
I think the Cowboys own that movie.
Cowboys hold veto power on commercial publications due to unauthorized use of the cheerleaders, but it was missing copyright notices, so it is public domain, as long as you're trying to not use it to make money.
Wow. So I'd have to go in and censor Debbie Does Dallas.
The only problem is you couldn't really put that up on stream.
For YouTube.
Yeah. It's porn in the first place. In the second place, if you could put it up, you couldn't monetize it. So leave it alone. Okay. I don't think you want Jerry Jones breathing down your neck.
The house on.
I know what I could do. I could put. Anti-Trucker said I could use his Vimeo account. What I wanted to show a movie.
It's a Wonderful Life is public domain.
Is House on Haunted Hill public domain?
Yep. The 1959 version.
How do you let a Vincent Price classic go on public domain?
Santa Claus Conquers the Martians is public domain.
The Last Man on Earth with Vincent Price is public domain.
Wow.
Oh man. But all the
original Little Shop of Horrors is public domain.
Huh.
Egotastic is doing Uber pizza delivery now, says Ozzy. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I hear people make some good money. Richie Poole, Sister O'Prey has landed, but she's not coming back here. She's going to a friend's house to feed a cat.
No.
And then she'll either stay the night there or at another friend's house that is nearby by the cat, because she's got to house sit this cat until the friend comes home tomorrow. And then she's moving into her own apartment, so she will be leaving. She'll be leaving my house. So she probably has slept her last night here for some time. So yes, Sis O'Prey has finally got her own apartment now. She'll be moving back out. This was only a temporary move. We knew that. But she, as of February 1st, she has, so yesterday, she technically has a lease, but she was in Mexico for a friend's wedding, because this wedding was planned obviously a long time ago. She didn't know she was going to be moving this weekend. So Ozzy says, don't get the public domain movies. They all suck.
No, they don't.
Not all of them. Check out some of the Vincent Price movies.
You could get Glenn or Glenda.
No, leave Glenda alone.
Well, now Debbie did, but it was something else.
You could do Disorder in the Court, The Three Stooges.
Yeah, DJ lives in Illinois. And SciFi Nation is in the house. Kapla SciFi Nation.
Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing?
Hello,
there you are. Stranger.
That was all DJ.
It's always DJ's fault.
We got full house now. Now I can mute the mic and rest. Take it away, guys.
He must be hungry.
Someone wake me up when the game's over.
How you doing, SciFi?
I'm doing good. How's everyone else?
Doing good, French Newfie.
Yeah, well.
Now.
Sis O'Prey is not moving to DJ's house.
Well, Bird, I do have his address if she wants to.
Oh, there we go. That'll come in handy. SciFi has DJ's address. So.
Okay. Sounds like we got an episode of Dallas going on.
Episode of Dallas.
I am on
yeah.
TV, Joe Lau. My TV.
Resolute wants Plan 9 from outer space. I don't know if I can handle Plan 9.
Plan 9 was like that thing you took.
No, it's a Roger Corman movie.
The thing you take to prevent a pregnancy?
Yeah.
Yeah, after Plan B fails, you get to Plan 9. It's a Jaloja machine.
No. Those movies are just so pathetic. I don't even consider them movies. I don't see how somebody could even say, oh, this is great. It's a classic. No, it's not. It's an idiot that had some money and a camera. And that's what you get.
Yes, what I would make. Not ask me to be a producer or a director.
Well, George Romero was an idiot with a camera, and look what he did.
No, but Romero had a plan there. You can watch Night of the Living Dead. You see he planned it out. It was
he didn't. Because if you watch the movie carefully, that was supposed to be a one-off movie because they had the zombie situation under control at the end of Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
It was only when it became a cult classic that quickly did they decide to go back and try to change it up a little bit so they could continue on. But at the end of Night of the Living Dead, they had all the zombies pretty much under control because it was a few cops and a bunch of rednecks and a couple of National Guard people, and they were just shooting them down everywhere. And
yeah, you're right. And the only guy that survived gets killed at the end.
And that's because he come crawling out of the basement all quiet and everything, didn't say anything, and they thought it was a zombie coming up out.
Yeah.
Good night,
and
Carlos.
The really messed up part is they tried to reboot that movie, and they tried to flip the script at the ending, and it was dumber than the way the original ended.
I loved the remake.
But you know what I just realized? Berg's talking about all these movies we need to watch. I think he's just trying to avoid doing the 3 JJ Trek films.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Oh, another movie that I know for sure that's in public domain he might want to check out, Carnival of Souls.
I think that's probably too scary for him. He's really not into the horror.
Yeah, that'd be like having Bird watch Devil's Rejects.
Because if you're going to do that, you could also have him watch White Zombie, which is the granddaddy of them all.
Yeah, no scary movies.
Then
you could do Fear and Loathing.
The original Island of Dr. Moreau.
That's where they put like animals and people together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's scary.
No, look, okay, it's the version that Burt Lancaster made in like the 70s.
We need movies
Richard Basehart played an animal.
What
is the law? You'd love it.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That's more the.
I posted a list of public domain movies. A link to
the Dick Tracy movie. Oh, you got a list?
Who Framed the Pink Bunny?
Shut up.
Richie Poole says, review Forbidden Planet. I found a great Robbie the Robot toy at Walmart the other day.
That is a good classic one right there.
Just because I can appreciate how beautiful Cecil Prey is doesn't mean that I'm the father. It just means I can appreciate it. There.
Jeff Franklin says, watch Trek Wars, the Babylon Who Battlestar Generation.
That just sounds like you're hiding something, DJ.
I don't know if
hey,
that's
if you want to have some real fun, make Bird watch CNN and let him comment through that.
Yeah, my channel would come down pretty quickly. No, not for YouTube.
No, you wouldn't even get a
CNN.
Good luck
not
on
CNN, MSNBC. Let him watch MSNBC for about an hour.
I'll be honest. I put CNN on. Like if I hear that there's a major thing, I put CNN on first because it's the easiest number to dial into it's channel 200 or 201. So I dial it into the cable box. I put it on first and then I'll switch to some other channel. But CNN is my go-to channel for breaking news.
Mr. Lundell, Bird has the hots for AOC. So if he watched MSNBC, he'd probably get the hots for Rachel Madcow.
No, I know. Never gonna get the hots for Rachel Maddow.
Now, if you ever get the hots for Rachel Maddow, that means you just got out of prison.
Yeah, just put me out of my misery.
Okay.
All right, Bird. I posted another list of open source films in private chat.
Oh, cool. Private chat. I was going to say because I don't see it.
It's in the private chat of StreamYards.
I get it. I get it. Private chat. Oh, there's 3 messages.
Of course, you'll have to sit there and copy and paste it because it don't post it as a link.
Oh,
no problem.
I was going to say another way to share your Streamlabs link is just right up in the address bar where your StreamYards is open. Just copy and paste that. It's the same as the other one you were talking about sharing, Bird.
I think DJ told us that earlier, but thank you.
Oh, I must have missed it. I was cooking dinner.
What'd you cook?
I had some. I found some like smoked sausage with fried potatoes and onion and 3-pepper mix, and just fried it all up. It was pretty good.
Yeah, very cool.
Okay, fellas, it's Gelogia time for me. See you in about a minute and a half, maybe 3.
Godspeed, Mr. Lundell. Okay, let's see.
I still think you got to do The Last Man on Earth.
The movie?
Yep.
Never seen it.
Is that the one from like the 60s or 70s where he's like, he's like
Vincent.
Walking down a freeway and he hears a telephone ringing somewhere?
No, it's Vincent Price.
Resolute Germ says Invasion of the Bee Girls. Is that a porno?
So you need to do a Western with your cowboy hat on, Bird.
Oh, yeah. We got to do some Westerns.
There's all kinds of Westerns listed in that, too.
Oh, good.
You've got the hat. I mean,
I got the hat. Yeah, I'm halfway there. I get a good. I can't even order. I can't even order a fake prop shotgun or something. New York City wouldn't allow it to be delivered.
No, you got to go buy one at like the toy store and take the red thing out of the end of it.
No, you'll just have to use the real one.
Oh, there you go. Use a real one.
No, we can't. We don't have. What are you talking about? Real one, Mama Pray.
Right.
There's no guns here.
except for the one under the bed by the nightstand.
And underneath the bird's pillow.
If Mayor de Blasio was listening, that was a joke.
Yeah.
It was a senior moment.
Carve you one out of a soap bar.
The only house protection we have here is Sassy, and of course my Batleth. And Martok says he keeps a Batleth in his house for protection too. That was funny.
So Bird, you actually have a bat?
Oh yeah, I actually have 2 Batleths, but we lost one. I don't know how.
By lost, he means somebody left the house in a bag with it.
I had one I ordered like way back when. Like
technically that is lost.
Like in high school.
Because I have one myself.
And it wasn't bad, but it was just a flat piece of carbon steel. And it didn't have any edges on it. It was just a literally flat piece of carbon steel with leather handles. So then later on, I found a better one where they actually had the blades like beveled correctly. And so I had money at that point. So I bought that one. And now there's only one of them that Mom Mopray can find. And I think it's the older, crappier one.
I've got a El Cheapo stainless steel one, but I'm looking to buy one of the Sword of Kalis style.
There you go. You see, I was never a fan of that style. I like the 3 holes. You could hold it in, one on either side, or you could hold it middle and left or right, and you could do that, that motion that Worf does when he kills the guy that killed his girlfriend.
Coming soon to Bird of Prey 5 quotes. I like the one with 3 holes.
I was just going to type that in the
chat. Oh, man, you walked into that one, Bird.
Yeah.
But I was thinking if I can find a K-less, a sort of K-less, reasonably priced that it looks rather decent, and then maybe a mechless, my living room would look rather nice.
Yeah, it would.
Breck has a movie idea for you if you want it.
I don't need an adult film suggestion if that was the question. Thomas Potts says the original King Kong. Yeah, I can see that. Captain Trek says a suggestion if I want an adult film. I don't think that would go over well with Mama Prey watching. Richie Poole says Bird of Prey. If you really need to review Dark Star by John Carpenter. It's an absolute classic. I will put it on my notepad of things to look at eventually.
It sounds like I love Earth Star Voyages.
Yeah, that was actually
was it
a 2-hour pilot, but they never picked up the show, but it was still good.
Isn't The Fog a John Carpenter movie?
Yes.
I'm surprised you haven't said Godzilla, DJ.
Godzilla.
I don't
Oh,
think
Sassy, it's okay, baby. I said Godzilla and Sassy jumped up. No, Sassy, Godzilla's not here.
Now, if you're going to go Godzilla, don't do Godzilla. Go Gojira. Do the original movie.
Resolute Germ says, Bird of Prey, A Voyage to the Planet of the Prehistoric Women. Are these real movies?
Yeah, that's a real movie, Bird.
Wow.
A lot of these you can find on YouTube, okay? Especially the ones in public domain.
Right. Yeah.
Just look up, because you got first Starship to Venus or something like that, and then
yeah. Oh, here's a good one. I'm the only one that probably remembers it. From Hell It Came.
That's like an old 50s B movie, isn't it?
Yeah. And I'm sure you can find clips of it on YouTube.
Okay, on YouTube.
It's hilarious.
On YouTube, I typed in public domain movies, and you can get a thing that'll pop up that'll have the movies Last Man on Earth is in it, and the full movies. Silent Night, Bloody Night, The Phantom of the Opera, Carnival of Souls, Nosferatu, White Zombie, Dementia 13, The Terror with Jack Nicholson and Boris Karloff.
Or you could just type in 1950s or 60s or 70s sci-fi movies. It pops up a list. You could watch it all night, and it'd still be playing when you woke up.
The 1925 version of The Lost World.
Ritchie Pool says, review King Kong 1976. It has Odo in it and Jessica Lange.
Jessica Lange, Jeff Bridges.
Oh, guys, I'm not reviewing these movies like I would like a real movie. These would be movies I'd watch on a Saturday, and we'd all talk about it or something.
Yeah, we'd all have the popcorn, and we'd be sitting there laughing at it. Kind of like a YouTube version of Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
Frankenstein's Daughter. Things to Come. The original Time Machine movie.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Things to Come, H.G. Wells.
1936.
Jesus Christ. 1936.
Yeah, you really should get into science fiction, period, instead of just Star Trek. Trust me, there's a ton of stuff out there that you would love.
It's not just Star Trek. It's Orville, Star Wars, almost Stargate. Really, anything with a star in it.
You need some of the older classics, though.
Well, by your logic, Bert, Dancing with the Stars would fit right into your category.
No. Futurama. Yeah.
Hunchback of Notre Dame. Here's one,
Humpback
John Wayne
people.
movie, public domain.
The Evolution of the Simpsons.
McClintock is public domain.
What about Creation of the Humanoids?
I never heard of it. Is it public domain, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't have the list open. Don't forget the Jetsons, says Donnie Pearson. Well, at least I know the Jetsons.
Did you ever watch Andromeda?
Is that the one with Kevin Sorbo?
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
No, I didn't. I was
Ronnie
like,
was hot.
I don't know if I could get over him being Hercules yet.
Oh, he was much better in Andromeda than he was in Hercules.
Hercules is like one of my favorite shows. I mean, Xena was better, granted, because it had women, but I loved Hercules and Xena. That was one of my favorite things. Now, granted, it aged poorly. I could not rewatch them. But at the time they were coming on and they had that shared universe, oh, it was awesome. And
yeah, it was good.
Gabrielle. Oh.
Gabrielle was the only good thing about Xena.
Yeah.
And then they did the episode.
Yeah, and did you
of all the
notice
naked Gabrielle's running around?
Yeah.
Granted, with
Did anybody
network
notice that how as the show progressed, how much hotter Gabrielle got than Xena?
Yep.
She did I guess it was all the workouts and everything. She got to looking better than Xena.
Well, Xena didn't need to look good. She was a badass. And she wasn't there for the looks.
Holy shit.
No, but
hey, Bird, I'm going to share something with you.
Okay.
I think you might like. Maybe.
How are you going to share it?
Right here through StreamYards.
Okay. Am I supposed to see it yet?
Look down at the bottom. You got to click it so it comes up.
Look down. Oh. 7 of 9, 79.
She put that up on her. That's on Jerry Ryan's. On her,
That's on Jerry Ryan's screen.
that's on her 7 of 9 thing.
Huh. Interesting. Why would she do that?
and her ex-husband wanted threesomes. What the hell was wrong with him?
I'll be honest. 7 of 9 is not one of my top 5 most attractive women in Star Trek. And she's not ugly.
Oh,
don't
no,
get
no.
me wrong, but
Dang, Bird, how high are your standards?
For me, that goes to Nichelle Nichols. For me,
I mean, I would put Jadzia. I'd put Esri.
Jadzia is overrated.
I'd put.
Esri looks like jailbait. Okay.
Yeah, but she's not.
Yeah, but
That's
she's
what you
not.
got.
Yeah. Lita.
Okay, lead I'd put up there.
Yeah, Lita's hot.
First season, Dr. Crusher.
No, what season was that where her and Troy were in their little
They were doing their,
outfits in front of the mirror? That's the only time.
I think that was the 3rd season.
Yeah, that's the only time
that was
look hot. Hey, Pulaski, if you seen the character she played in TOS, she was pretty cute.
Oh yeah, TOS. She wasn't bad. She wasn't bad. I mean, I wouldn't not even counting TOS characters because they're like every episode there was the hot one.
Kira, alternate universe, mirror universe Kira, definitely, but not Prime Kira. I couldn't stand Prime Timeline Kira.
No. When Prime Kira got pissed off, to me, she looked real good. It was, I don't know, I guess it was, post-traumatic stress or whatever, but she looked hot when she got pissed.
She
Same with with what's the name on Voyager?
Kess?
Torres on Voyager.
Yeah.
20-10 now. 49ers are up.
My friend's happy.
I think Mr. Lundell just likes angry midget women.
Yeah, to a degree. You tick them. Yeah, you tick them off, you get good sex.
But not Ezri.
Yeah, and he didn't mention T'Pol either.
I'm sticking with T'Pol and some gel so I can rub all over her.
Decon gel.
That's right.
Don't matter what kind of gel, just let me rub it on her.
What if it's DJ's gel?
Well, no.
Sci-fi gel that he strokes on himself.
T'Pol just got too skinny for me. She had a nice little bubble butt, but she was just too thin.
Well, half the fun is breaking them in half. Jesus.
We're going to have to give Mr. Lundell Tilly.
Oh, I forgot all about Tilly.
Tilly is a nut job, an airhead.
Yeah, but
I don't need an airhead.
But with those straight hair,
Captain Tilly.
Portraying Captain Tilly, she did look damn good there.
Oh, and Mirror Tilly, yeah, not bad.
Yeah, Mirror Tilly looked hot, but normal Tilly with the acne,
Captain Foley. Thanks. Captain Foley's in love with Tilly, so.
Are we surprised about anything that comes out of Trek Yards?
I think it's the red hair.
It's got to be the red hair.
It is. You could put a red wig on Sci-Fi Nation and he'd have the hots for him.
No. I'm too skinny. I'm too skinny for Captain Foley. You'd have to put the wig on Berg.
No, thank you. I'm sorry, Jeff Franklin. I missed a few. What did you say? I missed a hell of a lot of comments, Jeff. Nothing personal. What did Jeff Franklin say? Deep Space Orville, the search for Andromeda Nemesis. I am pretty sure that you're just linking words together, Jeff. I don't
first Hoshi for the win.
Hoshi. Oh, yeah, Mirror Hoshi.
T'Pol was hot, but Mirror T'Pol was even hotter with that long hair.
Mirror, all of them were hotter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're all hotter in the Mirror universe.
Let's just face it. Trek women in the Mirror universe are sluts.
Man.
That's how they get the rank.
Well, in Picard, the women are sluts even not in the Mirror universe.
And we all know that Sci-Fi Nation's secret crushes Burnham.
I didn't even bring up the women of Picard. They didn't even count them. That might change my top 5.
You know, I just have.
That's one thing. How many people are happy that they did not make a TNG Mirror Universe episode?
I'm not happy.
I'm not. Do you actually want to see Picard in a muscle shirt?
I want to see Picard with an eye patch on and acting like a pirate.
Well, technically they did. The episode with the Enterprise C. That was technically a different universe.
That was not a Mirror Universe episode.
No,
they went back in time. That was a time travel.
The Picard
episode.
on the D in that episode isn't Picard because they're a battleship at that point.
Oh, that was just an alternate timeline because the Enterprise C.
That was still Picard, though. He was still he still was going to risk his ship for the off chance he could stop a war.
Yeah, that was just Picard. After
those were the same characters in a different situation.
Yeah, true.
They had been fighting a war for 20 years.
The closest to the Mirror universe I think we got in TNG was Parallels, where Riker is captain of the Enterprise and he starts firing on Worf because he doesn't want to go back to his universe where the Borg have taken over.
Oh,
That's still
the
not.
one
Oh,
10,000
Quantum.
Enterprise
That was
on the screen.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna get going, guys. You guys have fun. I'm gonna
Take
go.
care, DJ.
Take care, DJ.
Thanks for coming in.
Go earn that.
Later, DJ.
Nice meeting you, DJ.
The Irish Romulans, says Tubian. Yeah.
Well, I only heard one Irish Romulan. The rest sounded like they were from the UK.
Well, no, just that one woman I think he's talking about.
Oh, yeah.
And Jeff Franklin says there was a TNG Mirror book. Yes, Captain Redneck convinced me to get it, but I haven't read it yet. It's called Dark Mirror, I think, or Mirror. Yeah, Dark Mirror.
That'd be Dark Mirror, because in a Mirror Darkly was the Enterprise.
Yeah, Dark Mirror. It's got like Evil Picard or something.
Oh, really? Is it an audio book? I may have to look for it.
I don't know. I mean, it might be. I got the Kindle edition. I just haven't read it yet. It was still Picard, just in a wartime setting, says Mr. Miles. Mr. Miles, welcome. I haven't seen you here.
Hey, Mr. Miles is back from the deep.
Anti-Trigger let you out.
He finally got enough beagle bites to get his strength back.
Where are we? Joe Lau says the HV Mirror Picard game character pick. I have Mirror Picard game character pick. I don't know. Mr. Miles says it's been a crap day. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Miles. I assume it's more of a crap day than because the Chiefs are losing. Oh, what's that? Are they in the fourth quarter? We had our vehicle stolen. Oh, shit.
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks big time.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Mamo Prey had her minivan stolen. She was never the same. She wasn't. It was very, very depressing. It's a very depressing time.
Brand new. And it wasn't
That was back in the day when the leases were just getting popular, at least in this area. I mean, we'd never really heard of leasing before. So they leased it, but the insurance they had apparently didn't cover leases. They didn't have gap coverage. So they stole a brand new minivan, and my parents owed like thousands of dollars to the insurance company, not to the dealer. Because
dang.
Yeah, so not only did they lose a car, they had to lose a bunch of money. So they had no money to get another car. And then instead of having a brand new minivan, Mama Prey had to get an old used car from my dad's father, who had an old used car lot. It was a 1986 Chevy Celebrity.
No, the Volvo.
Oh, the Volvo. The Audi Fox. It was a 1976 Audi Fox with a crank open sunroof. It was technically the first car I drove, even though I only drove it about 2 feet.
Oh, Audi, 70s Audi, not a bad choice.
It was 1993. So you want a 19 light
it's an
blue
Audi
Fox. Yeah, with a gray fender.
It's not like you're driving a Chevette, Bird. Come on.
Yeah, it was. Come on, it was an Audi. You know, you could.
It's not like an Audi today. Okay, this thing was a rust bucket. Actually, I preferred Dad. Dad had a work van because he used to do the video game route. So he had this big Ford van, just this big brown van. He put video games in the back. It could hold a pinball machine. It could hold 2 or 3 video games laying on their back. And man, he just rode that thing into the ground. He had picked me up from school in it one time, and we were driving, and he he came to a stop, and like my passenger seat just cracked off. I fell backwards into the van. That was fine. I was like, well, he's like, what can I do for you? I was like, speed up and slam on the brakes, and he did, and then I was able to use the momentum to get myself back up, and then I just held on to the dashboard till we got home.
No, but you're up north, a lot of snow and ice, and all the road salt. That's what you don't see a lot of rust on cars.
You could see through the floor. I mean, you could see through the floor. It's a normal thing. I'm like, yeah, I guess all cars you can see through the floor. You could probably lose your wallet if you dropped it at some point.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones.
And that's not fine. My first car had like literally no floorboards in the front. I had to put sheet metal down to keep the rain and stuff coming from soaking my pant legs while I was driving it.
Yeah. Although with Mamo Prey's minivan, we got one trip out of it. We drove it down to Florida. She drove it down. We all drove it down. It was like we were like living in luxury. Drove down to Florida. Me, my dad, my mom, and Ciso Prey. And I'm like, this because it looked like a futuristic. It was a Pontiac, Astro, whatever. Like it felt like a spaceship. I thought it was like a shuttle pod.
Oh, that
was like really futuristic looking for the 90s. And
the transport.
Oh, the transport.
Yeah. The Pontiac Transport. And it was red too. It was like an emerald red or something, like metallic red. Anyway, we get to Florida. We park in the parking lot for the hotel. And we come out, and like we were there, I don't know, 15 minutes just to get the go in and get a room. And there's this big key mark right across the back, right under. Somebody keyed it, probably because of the New York plates. Like somebody wasn't happy. There were New Yorkers down there. It got keyed. Some people are assholes. Ozzy says Bird of Prey must be a record stream. I mean, I started at 6, so we're at 3 hours and 15 minutes. I figured I'd end when the game was over, but I might end sooner than that. I don't know. And the main thing with that minivan is that we really don't think it was stolen. We think it was just like taken by the city for some reason, and they lost track of it. And it's probably still sitting in a city lot somewhere.
No,
Well, you said there was no glass, there was no nothing.
it was definitely towed.
It was
on a flatbed.
Well, people don't steal trucks on flatbeds.
Bird, most tow trucks are flatbeds.
So Mom says it was definitely towed away. So I'm thinking if it was towed away, it had to be professional. I think it was towed by the city or something. There might have been a couple of outstanding parking tickets.
The guy in on Avenue L, and he
Now,
said
if
there was a little corner grocery store.
if you reported it stolen, it would have come up if the cops had towed it off.
Well, not if they lost track.
We would think, but things weren't as connected then. You had to call 4 different places to see if it had been towed, and they're like, no.
Plus thieves use a Slim Jim now better than cops do. So
we have a little corner store that actually sells those.
The break-in Slim Jims?
Yeah, the Slim Jims. They got like a whole rack of them.
Yeah, because you figure it's a thief. They're not going to break that window because they steal that car. They're taking it to a chop shop. So every piece on that car is worth so much money.
The glass really is expensive too.
Yeah.
I don't know. And when I play Grand Theft Auto, I just smash the window and take the car.
Well, you use all your cheat codes on that game too.
That's true too.
Yeah, but Grand Theft Auto isn't fun without the cheats.
Oh, it's still pretty fun. Blowing up people and cities.
The only cheat that you use I would like is the where you don't die. But even you managed to do that, so.
Yeah.
I just need max weapons and I'm good to go.
Well, in the game itself, you do get unlimited ammo after you unlock it. It doesn't take that long. You just got to upgrade the weapon until that's what you have.
I can't play the game that long. I lose patience. I've been like 3 missions into Grand Theft Auto 5. That's as far as I get.
Well, you just got to find the right people to play with, Bird. Especially if you want to do heists and stuff like that.
Oh, I never played at multiplayer. I don't have enough friends. My friends don't play Grand Theft Auto.
Well, I do. Mrs. Sci-Fi does.
I'm not going to get into Grand Theft Auto now. I mean, 5 years ago when it came out, I'm talking.
All right, Bird. I'm gonna step down because I gotta cook dinner. So
take care, Ramblin'.
Have a good one, folks. I'll still be listening, but I gotta get off the stream so I can cook dinner.
Enjoy.
Bon appetit.
Have fun.
So I posted a link for you in StreamYard chat, Bird.
You posted a link? Okay, let me see.
Why does anyone still play GTA? Asked Resolute Germ. I have friends that have been playing it since it came out, so that's why I still play it once in a while.
Just to kill people, really.
I mean, and it's real fun in multiplayer.
Mirror Broken, thank you. That's the book.
It's a very good series, including the sequel.
Oh, that's a comic book. Excuse me, that's not the book I ordered. Mirror Broken is a comic book. You got Data as a Borg, and Troy is all pushing out her boobs.
Data's not really a Borg. He just swept himself.
Troy is a slut. Might be interesting.
Yeah, basically she is.
Anyway, guys, I'm actually getting kind of tired myself. Anyone have anything else they want to bring up?
No, I think we need to find a way to flush out that changeling that was pretended to be Martok.
Martok, yeah. No, I'm going to... I think he said he lived in New York, so I think I can track him down.
Actually, he's going to be on X-Nar Comics on the 7th.
Oh.
So we can flush him out then.
That sounds good. He just has to realize that he was fed some Turtistani propaganda.
Yeah, just like Aberjam, we got to get their brain straight.
Yeah, poor Aberjam. We're coming for you, Aberjam. If you hear this, we'll find you.
Hey, Bird, mate. Oh, you can't play it on here, can you? I was going to say, play the Krogan National Anthem. He might come around.
No, I don't have any way of playing it. I mean, I do, but it's so hard. It's not.
Yeah,
perfect.
We did that last time.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, I think we're going to end the stream here. So thank you so much, Miss Lundell, Captain Cat, Sci-Fi. Anything you guys want to say?
I just want to point out, Rambling Canuck said he might be going live tonight, so I'll keep an eye out for him.
DJ said he might go live too, and so keep an eye out for anyone. Anti-Trigger might go live after the Super Bowl. Who knows? Probably. It's always possible.
Well, this has been fun.
Yes, very nice to have you here.
Thank you for letting me know.
Try to do something with my channel.
Very cool.
Well, thanks for having us on, Bird.
No problem. Thank you guys for showing. Take care, all. Kapla.
It's an honor. Kapla.
See you later.